Hello. Hi, chat. Hello, hello. It is good to see all of you. How are y'all doing? I hope you had a nice break. I hope you had good dinner. I realized that I totally did not ping today. Like, I didn't do I'm going live in this many minutes at this time. Just forgot. um, I literally went to make dinner and then, like, 3 minutes before our stream was supposed to start, I was like, oh, I should do that. And I was like, yeah, that's already so late. Never mind. So yeah, surprise! I'm here. I mean, it's not like I was on the schedule or anything. What was for dinner? I had cheesy enchiladas with mushroom. There's music. It's just quite quiet. Weird. There we go. That was weird. No, it was actually too soft. I don't know what was wrong. Queen. I don't know what happened. I accidentally turned down the master volume of my music track. I don't know how or when that happened. I think when I was editing earlier today, but I'll make sound. Thank you for making sound. Now I know that you're here. Oh my goodness, all the sounds. Also, Crystalline, thank you so much for that brand new sub with Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Or actually, whole month. That's your first month. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a ton. Let me actually scroll down to catch up with things because I haven't even done that. The first cruise day, holy shit, you guys were so fast again. You were ready and locked in. So, first crew is Jane, Thomas, Donut, Hopeful Weirdo, and Liquor. Congratulations. I am very impressed. Thank you so much for being here so early while I was starting the stream. Donut, welcome in. Thomas, welcome in. Elia, welcome in. Maggie, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Liquor, welcome in. San Sims, welcome in. Hopeful Weirdo, welcome in. Tanisha, welcome in. Jane, welcome in. Beeks, welcome in. Carolina, welcome in. Senanor, welcome in. Carolina, thank you so much for the 70 stream streak. Let's go. Juice, welcome in. Jess, welcome in. Izzy, welcome in. Heavenly Mess, welcome in. Flavlinder, welcome in. Magda, welcome in. Marion, welcome in. Katie, welcome in. Rin, welcome in. Crystalline, welcome in. Felipe, welcome in. Riri, welcome in. Burb, welcome in. Raven, welcome in. Salem River, welcome in. Cuckoo, welcome in. Sun Sims, thank you so much for the 30 stream streak. Let's go. Mark, welcome in. Soso, welcome in. Yule, welcome in. Allison, welcome in. Elia, thank you so much for the 35 stream streak. Let's go. Sakina, welcome in. Meggie, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. Sage, welcome in. Senanor, thank you so much for the 90 stream streak. Let's go. Noisy, welcome in. Maria, welcome in. Marilyn, welcome in. She watches Switch, welcome in. Liquor, thank you so much for the 95 stream streak. Cuckoo, thank you so much for the 95 stream streak. That is wild. Wild. You guys are all getting so close to 100. We have so many people on like either close to or 100 streams, and that just blows my mind. Like, what do you mean? Pinkie Pie, welcome in. Pepin and welcome in. I hope you guys are doing so well. You had the chat open while watching your Minecraft mod pack video. I hope you enjoyed it. That video is like, it started off a bit rough, but I expected that. Like, I expected it to take a while for the YouTube algorithm to understand that I now also make Minecraft content. And with Let's Play videos, it's not weird for them to not do like super well on your first try if you haven't established yourself as a Minecraft creator. But I was kind of hoping that this video would like slowly get some interest. And I've been noticing that multiple people that aren't subscribed to my channel or like new viewers are commenting. So that's good. The video is like doing its thing, which is exactly what I wanted, because apart from just wanting to publish the mod pack, that was also a video that hopefully could push me a little bit to the Minecraft side of YouTube. So yeah. You got 100 water plants today. Let's go, Jess. Let's go. Let's get. That's also a big milestone. I saw Esther had like, what was it? 300 something? Wild. Also, next is welcome in. Jorana, welcome in. Tech Kitty, welcome in. Lindsay, welcome in. I hope you guys are all doing so well. I'm so excited for stream today. I've been wanting to play this game for literal months. So I'm also probably gonna need, one, you guys' help in chat, and two, I think we might have to open like something like a Goodreads or something next to it, because we're gonna have to look up some books sometimes, I think. What number? Well, how many times did you water the plants, Esther? I saw you like hyping it earlier in stream, but I tried to scroll back. 650. That's crazy. That's literally insane. I can't believe that it's been that long, because so the weird thing is, I remember figuring out how to set up the daily redeems. That feels like a couple of weeks ago. Obviously, it is not if you have watered your plants 650 times. But in my brain, I'm like, oh, that's like a new feature to stream. That says something. I think this is like a good summary of my last year. So in 2024, 2024, I said that correctly. I was still very much in the mindset of, I want to like improve stream. I want to come up with like new things. I want to do some, like upgrades and refreshes. And then 2025 started, and I went full time, and I became an ambassador, and I like participated in my first rivals, and like so many things happened in the last year. Got featured at TwitchCon Rotterdam, got featured at TwitchCon US, like so many things. Like it was a roller coaster. And then I started this year, and I was like, so it's been, 4 years since I updated some of my alerts. It's been, 3 years since I cleaned out my bot commands. It's like, all of a sudden, all of these things that I wanted to do, like in 2024, I was thinking, I would like to do this, or I would like to do this. Like, it's been a while. Like, at that point, it'd been like maybe 1.5 years. And then I was like, I'll get to that, Like, slowly. At that time, I still had a job next to it. I was like, slowly but surely, we're going to work through all those things. And then, like, somehow, it was all of a sudden, it was 2026. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Also, Maryhone, welcome in, and Echo, welcome in, and Button, welcome in, and Valen, welcome in, and Peace, welcome in, and Molly, welcome in. I hope all of you are doing really, really well. They're ahead of me. Wait, really? Hold on. Top 10 plants. I think that's the one. I love the title of this stream so much. Thank you. I really tried. I was like, I want to come up with a fun title for this specific stream. So I was like, you know what? I think this sounds interesting. Oh my goodness, Mark with the 688, and then Anna with the 652. Damn. Or is it just the title? Actually, fun fact, both my parents are originally librarians. My mom no longer works in a library, but both my parents were actually educated to be librarians. That's where they met. They actually met at the study to become a librarian. So it's a double truth, actually. Both my parents, as I was growing up, worked in a library. My dad still works in the library. And before my dad started working in the library, he worked in a bookshop. He didn't really work in the bookshop though, like as in on the floor with the books. He was working in the IT department, and he still works in the IT department of the library. So he does work with the catalog and, with like the setup of the books, and, he makes a lot of he's like the API specialist. He's very smart. Seems so cozy. It was very cozy. As a kid, I was in the library a lot. Like I would go to either of my parents sometimes, like while they were working after school and stuff like that. No mistakes allowed. Well, my parents would probably do really well. If I will do really well, I don't know yet. What does one study to become one in the Netherlands? I think it's something like information science or something. So basically, ironically enough, so I said this to my dad the other day. He was like, yeah, so one thing that he studied is actually how to organize information in databases and like different organization methods. There is like multiple methods on how you should be organizing, for example, a catalog of books, like whether you should sort them by topic, by author, by overarching topic, and then within that topic by author, or and there's like a couple of standard methods developed for this. And some of these methods use like numbers. instead of names for categories, because those can, change in translation. However, if you say, okay, from now on, let's say historical research category has the number 0.13, that can be a universal standard. Like everyone worldwide can adapt that standard and say, from now on, books in this category will have the follow number 0.13. So I jokingly said, so the thing that you studied for is now the thing that I love to do in my Notion. So actually, it's no surprise that I do enjoy some databases. Obviously, the level of databases that my dad deals with on a day-to-day basis, very different, a lot more serious, a lot more entries, a lot bigger. But the fact that I enjoy organizing and categorizing information in databases is actually not weird, because I literally both of my parents studied on how to do that. You're gonna watch on Notion, work on your Notion while watching the stream. Let's go. That is perfect. Also, Love Ghosta, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. And welcome in. It's good to see you. Yeah, exactly. It's just in my genes, As we would say in Dutch, met de paplepel ingegoten. Although I like to sometimes jokingly say met de paplepel ingeslagen. And I said that jokingly too many times, and now I almost say it wrong when I say it. But for anyone, that means with the porridge, fed by porridge spoon. Like taught by porridge spoon. I don't know how to translate that saying properly. We have a lot of weird sayings. Also, hi, Forest Goblin. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Kitty, yeah, isn't she the cutest? Just sleeping on the chair. Also, Cubex, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well today. Yeah, some sayings should just not be translated. Whacked with the porridge spoon, yeah. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. I'm so excited to see what you're going to pick if you get your custom sound alert. Also, hi, Nuts. Welcome in. Louisa, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing so well. Yeah, but I hope you guys had a good day. How have you guys been? I know that's, a bunch of you were here on co-working. So I don't know, like, did you finish your work? Did you manage to get everything done? And if you weren't here on co-working, then how was your day? This one is Seuss. So Toot is the orange one and Seuss is the tabby one. So the one that you're seeing in the background right now is Seuss. Also, you're Maria. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Have you had the chance? I have not. No, I have not yet to check. I've not had the chance to check it out. To be fair, that's not because I didn't have time. That's literally just because it slipped my mind. So I'm actually gonna write it down because I do want to check it out. I'll put it on my to-do list for tomorrow because I actually have quite an empty afternoon. Board game arena. I just completely forgot about it. But I now wrote it down, so now I can no longer forget. That's literally the most ADHD thing ever. It's like if it's not written down somewhere, it just doesn't happen. Also, hi Maria, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Your day was so productive. Let's go. We love to hear it. Also, hi Juvie, it is good to see you. Hello. Thank you for the lurky. I appreciate it. And I've heard so many good things about Tiny Bookshop, so I'm really curious to try it out today. I'm having a bad pain. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Burb. I'm gonna be as chill and relaxed as possible today so that you can just have some distractions. But I'm sorry to hear that you're having a bad pain and brain fog day. Those really suck. Have you ever took the MBTI test? I don't think I have. What is it? Let me Google that. Or have I? Oh, I actually have. Yeah. Sorry, that's just Myers-Briggs. See? This is me and abbreviations not being friends. I literally know this. I've heard about it so many, like I've talked about it many a times. Ironically enough, me and abbreviations go together so badly that I will read that and be like, no clue what it is. Home with baby on maternity leave. Ooh, that is cozy. I hope things are going well. Just relaxing and being cozy with the rain outside. That sounds lovely. I love that for you. Yeah, we haven't used that one in a while, but 202 times that's a lot. That is a lot. Also, hi, Kathy. Welcome in. And Torin, welcome in. It's really good to see both of you. Yes. So Tiny Bookshop is it's like a cozy simulation game where you run your own tiny bookshop. It's like a little cart, basically. And it's stationed by the beach. And people come to your bookshop, and then they will basically be like, oh, I would like to read a book, something like this and this and this. And then you have to give them a recommendation. But the books in the game are actual books, like real life books. So we're gonna probably have to open something like Goodreads and stuff to sometimes look it up, because I know a lot of books, but I don't think I know a lot of books when I'm gonna be playing this game. Like, my sister even told me, and my sister knows a lot of books. She even said, yeah, I had to open Goodreads because there were so many that I didn't know. So the 16 personalities test, then I would probably also be like, oh, wait, isn't that? And then I would not be able to come up with the name. But yeah, Myers-Briggs. I have taken it. Although the last time that I took it, I think that was, I don't know if it was prior to my burnout, but it was definitely prior to lockdown. And something that for me massively changed during lockdown was the realization that my extrovertedness was a mask. And the moment that I didn't have to keep up that mask because we were all working from home permanently, or like permanently, at least for a long time, the moment that mask did not have to stay in place, I just, like, it dropped and I could not get it back. So where I always ended up on the extroverted side of this test, I don't think I will anymore. But I have actually never taken it since. Or maybe I've done it once, but ironically enough, this test is very dependent on abbreviations. Well, let's just say that's the one thing I'm not good at. So even if I have taken it, I have absolutely forgotten what my personality type was. But based on the sliders, I think I can might be able to deduce it. Sorry. So you have, hold on. It is a personality test. So for anyone, if you're curious what we're talking about, and it scores your personality based on different aspects, I guess. So whether you are more personal or more logical, or whether you are more like looking forward or in the present. So whether you're like visionary or like an in the now person. And then it scores you on extrovert versus introvert, feeling versus theory. I think I actually don't know what the letters stand for. I have known this, but it's been a while. The letters, let me look it up. So you have extrovert, introvert, thinkers versus feelers, sensors versus intuitives, judgers versus perceivers. The official site, I don't know if there is an official, there's probably an official site, but I don't know what it would be. But when it comes to your, like, you can get combinations of all of these letters. So you either get E or I, so extrovert or introvert. Then you either get T or F, so thinker or feeler. Then you either get S or N, which is sensors or intuitives. Then you get J or P, which is judgers versus perceivers. And, well, extroverts are energized by people, enjoy a variety of tasks, a quick pace, and are good at multitasking. Introverts often like working alone or in small groups, prefer more deliberate pace, and like to focus on one task at a time. My problem with this is, and this is my problem with a lot of personality tests, is these tests are, in my opinion, based on neurotypical brains. Because this is already where my brain starts to fight with itself as a potential, not fully diagnosed ADHD person. I fit both categories depending on the situation. Like, I prefer working alone, but I get energized by the right people. I enjoy a variety of tasks. Like, I actually do not like repetitive tasks. I genuinely will would rather die. But I do prefer a more deliberate pace, although I struggle with keeping that deliberate pace because my brain runs at like 50 miles an hour, like 100 miles an hour. It says are good at multitasking. I'm amazing at multitasking. The problem is I wish I could stop it because usually I'm actually multitasking too hard and therefore I'm too effective at my work. I get overwhelmed. I'm tired. So I actually like to focus on one task at a time. I just physically cannot. My brain will just refuse to not multitask. So then I'm like, all of the questions that are going to lead you to either or in this test, they like continuously ask you questions and you have to pick like left or right. You're like, are you more like this or are you more like this? And with so many things, I'm like, depends on the situation. Like, there is no singular straight answer to this question. And I have that with all of these types of tests. So I will always then sort of answer. Yeah, feel free, Donna, of course. So then I will like sort of answer. Would you rather questions? It has would you rather questions or like what describes you best, and then you have to pick one of the two. Oh yeah, the ADHD. I didn't have it with the ADHD one, but with the autism one, I literally sat there. I don't know how that did not get me a diagnosis for autism, but okay. The lady was like, oh, just fill in the test. And one of the questions was, not joking. One of the questions was, would you rather go to a party or a museum? And I was like, well, I'm not really a museum person, though. That shit overwhelms me. But the party really depends on what kind of party it is. Like, is it a party of my friends? How many people are going to be there? Is it is it going to be like a board game evening, or is it going to be like a in the club with techno music kind of party, which also I can enjoy from time to time. I actually might enjoy that more than a museum, but that doesn't mean that I like both of them are equally as overstimulating. And she was like, no, but just fill it in based on intuition. And I was like, but I can't, because my intuition is telling me that it depends on the factors and the variables. And she was like, no, but you just have to answer. And I was like, I cannot answer. And she was like, you have to. And I was like, okay, fine. So I ended up picking the party because I was like, well, I really genuinely do not like museums, so I'll probably prefer to go to a party. And then she was like, yeah, you didn't score enough points because on some questions you answered things that really do not fit with autism. And I asked like, oh, do you have like certain like examples? She was like, yeah, you'd rather go to a party than a museum. And I was like, bitch, I told you. That is depending on the context. So yeah. It was a very stupid test, but it's actually very well known, which is infuriating, that autism assessments are very flawed. And also very, very focused on the male representation of autism. Whereas a lot of women actually have like they grew up in literally a different social construct. So their autism will present completely different because they've learned different social strategies to cope with it. So some of the things that are like key identifiers for autism, like she was also like, yeah, but you don't struggle with maintaining eye contact. And I was like, no, but that doesn't mean that I'm comfortable with it. That doesn't mean that it's not a constant struggle for me to maintain eye contact. That also doesn't mean that I'm not continuously feeling awkward by looking at your face. And actually, I'm not even looking in your eyes. I'm looking at your eyebrows and your eyelids and your eye bags and the sides of your eye because I actually don't want to look into your eye because it feels uncomfortable. So the fact that I'm doing it does not mean that I like it or that it's not a struggle. And she was like, yeah, but you're not bad at it, so you cannot have autism. I was like, okay, fine. You know what? If we cannot get through this simple test, then I don't think you would be the right person to help me with my struggles anyways. Like, if this is your level of understanding of autism, then I think I know more than you. I don't think I should be here. And that sounds like so arrogant, but I was like, yeah, I let's not. I don't think you're the right person to help me with this. Oh, 100%, Sophia, 100%. There's actually a lot of studies on it. But the like general psychological practices haven't really caught up to that. So now Yazech, I know, stupid answer, right? That's what I'm saying. Also, hi Alex, welcome in, and Lizzie, welcome in, and Yanni, welcome in, and Sophia, welcome in, and Emma, welcome in, and Naomi, welcome in, and Joanna, welcome in, and Tia, welcome in, and Maddie, welcome in, and Enzo, welcome in. I hope all of you are doing so well. Curious, welcome in. Hello, hello. Who would say some people can't go to a party? So when saying a party, would it have to be big? Like a party with 4 friends, exactly, is a party too. And like, if it's a birthday party from your mom, like you can actually feel really comfortable in that setting. Or maybe certain people that are on the spectrum actually feel extremely comfortable at like raves and stuff like that, because it is a very clear social behavioral pattern. Like it is very clear what is expected of you when you show up to a party like that. There's like music that's very predictable and constant. Obviously there's a lot of people, but not every single person with autism is like against crowds or something like that. Like, yes, generally speaking, maybe there might be more people prone to being in smaller groups. But that doesn't mean that every single autistic person will go like, ew, people, no, thank you. Exactly. Yeah. You at a grocery store, overstimulated. You at a rave, oh my God, yes. Like, it does not mean that you cannot have not just autism, but like any neurodivergence. If you start making the literal test to see if someone has it that flat and superficial, I don't know, you lost me at that point. You do, exactly. I don't like museums, so why would I choose that? Yeah, it does not allow for nuance at all. Ill people, no thank you. So real. Yes, in a lot of scenarios, very real. But I love going to the city. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, I think ill people too. But at the same time, for me, for example, I think this is also like something that people would generally be like, oh, that doesn't make sense were you to have autism, is I love living in the city. Even though the city has a lot of noise and a lot of like overstimulation and a lot of inputs at all times, the fact that I am anonymous here, the fact that I don't necessarily know my neighbors, the fact that no one expects you to know all your neighbors or go to, I don't know, like the neighborhood potluck or something. Like the concept of living in a smaller village where people all know each other and continuously watch each other and like that stresses me out. Even thinking about it, I'm like, no, thank you. I would never. Please let me live in a city where I can go to a shop in my own neighborhood without even having that thought of running into something. I can be completely disassociated going shopping in Rotterdam because the chances of me running into someone I know are like minor. So the idea that you live in a small village and that every single person in that village knows each other and they all go visit the same Hema. Oh, the nightmares, the terrors. No, thank you. Would be exhausting after a while. I don't know. Like maybe for some people, yes, but for me, the sound is also in a way like it's almost soothing. Like the fact that it's never quiet. Because don't get me wrong, I don't want to be overstimulated, but I also don't want it to be silent. Like silence is fine if I choose when it's silent. But when it's always silent, oh no. Makes me no, I don't like it. Yes, oh my God, I talked about this during co-working, but Team Honey won. Also, Slow Filter, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Never thought about it like this. I understand the part about anonymous. Yeah. But I also I can see the upsides of living in a smaller place as well. And I feel like Zwolle is still, like it's a good in between. It's not like a super small village, but it's also not a big city. So that's like a good in between. I can see that one. Also, thank you. And also Mimi Girl, welcome in. And also Minor Mom. Oh my God, I just realized I saw you in chat earlier, read your message, and then topics happened. And then topics happened. But yeah, we won. Team Honey won. Isn't that the coolest? Also, Lizzie, thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the coconut roll. Let's freaking go. And Camilla, welcome in, of course. And Nora, welcome in. And Mimi Girl, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing so well. Also, the ads are in progress. Once the ads are done, we're actually going to start up the game. The game starts up really fast, though, so I can just wait until the ads are over. I think I'm going to mute the music, though, because as far as I have seen, I've literally just opened the game to make sure that things work. As far as I have seen, this game does have music. I don't know how consistent it is, though. So we're going to have to check. If I notice that the music like keeps popping in and out, I might actually turn off the music in-game and then just put music back on. But I don't know for anyone who has played Tiny Bookshop, is the music sort of fading in and out, or is it quite consistent in the background? Because I always hate that when games do that, when the music is like fading in and out. Because even when I'm just playing for myself, I'm always kind of like, yeah, but then there's like this weird silence, and then all of a sudden the music begins. Also, hi, Liv. Did you know? Well, yes, I did because I checked the settings, but I don't think I will because I'll just leave it at the default for now. But I did see that, yes. But to be fair, I haven't really played, so the only reason I know is because I checked the settings for stream. Oh, I love that both of you said it. But I think I like the colors that were set up by default, but we can check it out, and then maybe if there's one that we want to change, we can always do it. You don't remember the music? Okay, we'll just try it. If we then realize that it's not consistent, we can always switch it later. But for now, I will just pause this music so that if the game sound starts, we don't have like double sound. Earlier, I had this weird issue where like it would capture the game, but then it would freeze. Let's see if it works now. Yeah, it seems that it works. Also, hi, Flux. It's good to see you. And Theo, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. Okay, I actually don't know. For the game UI, whether it's going to make sense to have my camera on this side or on the other side. Because the game already has the things on this side now, I might just move my camera right now already. Oop, went a little bit too far. Okay. Okay, so today we are going to be playing Tiny Bookshop. I've never played this game before. This is my very first time trying it. I have seen a couple of my friends play little bits of it, but very, very little bits. So yeah, we're just gonna try it out. I'm gonna go through the tutorial and then play through the game, and we'll see how far we get. I am Esther, thank you. It should automatically record if all is well. Okay, so let's go into the settings because you guys said about the colors. So for now, crime books are red. I actually like that. I think crime red makes a lot of sense. Drama being bluish. That's the one that I'm doubting about. I don't know if that makes sense. Facts being gray. Yes. Yes. I can't explain why, but yes. Fantasy being purple. Absolutely yes. Classic being brownish. Actually, kind of yes. Kids books? No, sorry. Kids books have to be yellow. I'm sorry. Bright yellow for kids books, duh. Travel being dark blue. I can see that, actually. That's kind of like the color of the ocean and the sky. But drama has to change. I think drama has to be like a bright pink, although that does make it really close to the other ones. Maybe we can go for like an orange. Like a really bright orange. Although then crime probably should be a really bright red. I think that is like a better... This feels like, you know, when you're coloring the days of the week in your head. Drama blue. Yeah, but I don't feel like drama is blue. Like drama has passion and feelings. You know? So that has to be like a powerful color. I like the facts. I like that facts are gray because that feels neutral. Yeah, I feel like drama pink, honestly, maybe that's a good one. Yeah, fantasy is definitely purple. I actually like the crime one. I might make it a little bit like lighter red though. I feel like maybe I like the pastels a little bit more. So let's go for like red and pink. For fantasy, I might actually go a little bit darker. I felt like that was a bit too light. Classics being like this color, the sand color, it reminds me of like Roman buildings, but also pyramids and stuff. Blue for ocean exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. Like blue. I can get behind green as well, by the way. So like travel green. If you guys are saying travel should be green, I can get behind that one. It's either blue or green in my brain. But kids definitely had to be yellow. That had to be changed. It needs to be a happy color. But I think we're good then. So this is our bookshelf now. So then we can start the game. Leaving everything else behind for a quiet life by the sea. This is cute. I like it. Tiny bookshop. Okay, let's go. Waterfront Square, a Monday, summer 1st. Click. 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 Ooh. Bookshop is open. Ooh, someone's walking up. Is that me? Am I old? Why do I look old? Oh no, that's just an old person. My, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. You got that right. I've heard so much about you. Wait, how? Like what? Oh, I know you're planning to sell used books for a good price and that you're not from the area. And I certainly think that you could use someone to show you the ropes around here. Why is it always old ladies who are like, I'm gonna show you the way. I'm here to tell you how this community works. Always. Welcome to our quaint little town. I'm Tilda. Lovely to meet you. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement, so you can trust my advice. Okay, so what you're saying is you used to be the book person in town, and you cannot actually have someone else have that role. So you need to come in here and meddle in my business so that you are still involved, so that you feel important. I see. Let's see. You should know that us Bookstonians have a very particular taste in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels and not much else. So why don't you have a look in your at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? Okay, you go do your thing, girly pop. Bravo, you had the right book on hand. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. Okay. Sadly, you didn't have the right book on offer. What do you mean? I have 3 classics. I have thought you may have, even though you may have books of the right genre. Okay, she's telling me. Whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. You can check your sale chance at any time by hovering over the genres on the right. Okay, so, sale chance is only 22%. Crime is only 16 though, so that's lower. Hi, Joe. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. The sale chance shows the odds that someone might find the book they like, because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop. It will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Managing to sell that last book of a genre is a mark of a great bookseller. Okay. Also, hi, Crazy Cat Lady. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Oh, we have another customer. Will you look at that? So did she not pay? Oh no, we made 3. You bought 1 book for $3, euros, gold. That's not a lot. Okay. I have 10 travel books, and that was not... Well, okay. Also, do I just wait now? Is there anything I have to do? This is just a tutorial, I think. Oh, Fern Wallen Shop Plus. Oh, hi there. You're the bookseller, right? I just see you already talked to Tilda. Did she know everything about you already? Ha, yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I'd even started my job there. See, I clocked that. I clocked the old lady. Oh, I'm talking about the Buxtonbury Review. It's the local paper. Ah, okay. You sort of write for them. That's kind of cute. My name is Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting that's happened around here for a while. So you'll have to excuse my nosiness. But it's sort of my job to write about you now. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. Sure. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Right? So, for the record, what made you come to Buxtonbury? Once in an adventure. Oh, wow. Kind of feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Okay, and what is your first impression of the town so far? The town or Tilda? I think friendly. Don't worry, it really is. I said friendly, right? Then why do you say don't worry? People might be meddlesome. Yeah, I've noticed that. See, this is literally what we were just talking about before. This is my nightmare if I were to move to like a small city. Or like a village. Like the whole gossip, we already know who you are. We are like keeping an eye on you. Ugh, no, don't, like, cute in a game. Real life, not so much. People might be meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions. Thanks so much for the little interview. I really appreciate it. And I promise you, you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. And I'll have a look at your selection now, if you don't mind. See you around. Okay, that's cute. You better buy a book, though. Yay! Bought a book. Let's go. Yeah, this is going to be Roe versus Tilda for the rest of the day. Oh. You did not like that. Okay. Someone else just entered. Why are they not in here? Well, I guess they don't care. Oh my goodness. Did you just buy 3 books? Let's go. Oh my goodness. We just sold more books. Okay, I think it's the end of the day. So we close our bookshop. I think that was just a tutorial. Filled with articles, events, and items for sale. Thanks, Fern. Okay. The Buxtonbury Review, a report on what's going on around town. Tiny bookshop rolls into Buxtonbury. Buxtonbury newcomer turns new page. Have you ever dreamt of going on an adventure and starting a humble business abroad? That's precisely what this tiny bookshop operator has done, choosing our very own Buxtonbury as their last destination. That sounds like I'm about to die here. When asked about their first impression, the fresh-faced bookseller finds Buxtonbury to be very friendly. Find out more about this new and exciting shop by visiting the waterfront tomorrow. Okay, and then we have a little weather coming in. Then we can check the weather. We can keep an eye out on events. So there is, on Saturday, there's a weekly flea market. It would be nice if we could go visit that. Guest column, Moira's travelogue, Bali on a budget. Don't miss these incredible tips. Here you can see the money in your pocket. Okay, that's good. And all the books you own, both in your shop and in your storage. Looks like they're running a little low. In the classified section, you can acquire used books or replenish your stock. Let's give it a try and just click to buy. I want to... This is free. Can I just get the free books? Oh my goodness, that's so many free books. Let's go. The classified section will have some other bits and bobs. Let's pick up this lonely cactus. Aw, that's actually kind of cute. Bit prickly, but has a heart full of gold. While equipped, there's a 2% extra chance to sell drama. There's also 2% extra danger. I don't know for what. Probably stinging yourself on the cactus. Toggle the newspaper. Okay, let's go. Let's give this lonely cactus a new home. I thought Bali was the best budget option. Surely it is, right? Also, AstroSurf, welcome in. And Joey, welcome in. And Hollow, welcome in. And Maya Lithia, welcome in. I hope all of you are doing well. My current 5k town is not bad. 1.5k town I was born in, though. Well, that was bad. Yeah, I can imagine. This is your item bar. From here, you can open the newspaper and customize your bookshop, amongst other things. Okay. This is your inventory. Drag an item to place it in your bookshop. Let's put it in the bookshop. I think that's cute. We got a boost. Let's go. Some items can increase your sale chance of certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Watch out though, sometimes this comes at an expense of another genre. Okay, that's good to know. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expenses, so keep that in mind. Hover over an item to check out what it does. And then just simply click that to remove it. You can decorate inside or outside your shop. Just click here. Ah, that way we can see it a little bit better inside the shop. Okay, we just have one bookcase right now. And try selecting the paints category to begin painting. Wait, I want a pink bookshop. How do I do that? Hello? I'll look for a white dot. Oh, there we go. You have satisfied your interior decorator. Click this button to save and return. Oh, we got a book sign. That's cute. And a folding table. We can put that outside. And a guest book. Damn. We just got lucky. Okay, how about we go for... Hold on. Very pastel colored bookshop. You know, just go ham. I like it. We have a little sign that we can put. That's cute. And then we have our little table outside. Let's put that over there. And then we have our guest book, which we can put on the table, and then people can leave some reviews. And let's put that cactus back, actually. Let's put that in there. I think that's nice. And then I think that's all we have, right? Don't think I have anything else just yet. Yeah, dangerous is the cactus. Okay. Nice, let's go. So then we confirm. Welcome to Buxtonbury. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Going to a location has a travel cost, which is based on your daily expenses as well as parking fees for the location. You'll unlock more locations as you go. For now, let's pick the Waterfront Square again. Okay, let's go. These are the books in your storage. Select a genre by clicking on it to start stocking your shelves. Okay, so we have actually a lot of yellow. We don't have a lot of... click to place the selected genre in your shelf. Click drag. Okay, so then we go like this. We move it. That trap... No! That's not what I wanted to do. Oh no, I messed that up. Stocking more books of a genre increases the odds. Okay. Check the sale chance by hovering over the books on the right. Okay. I wanted to put that book there. See, now I've messed up my bookshelf. Oh my god, this is... Well, remove that one then. I want to, like, move a book. How do I move a book? I don't, I guess. Hold on. I'm gonna reorganize. Why can I not move a book? That's rude. Why can I not put any more classics? Oh, well, then I put the classics here. I have quite some kids books. We have... Maybe we can put another fantasy book. Oh, that doesn't fit here. Okay. Well, I'll add some drama books in different places. Can I not fit that in here? Oh, I can. There we go. And then I think we can have it. We have a lot of fact books, but we also have a lot of them in stock. But I think this is... Your cells are ready. Let's go set up shop or keep adjusting your selection. Okay, this has a 35%, 33, 33, 25 is kind of low, 33, 37, and 25. Okay, I can live with that. Let's just try and see what happens. Did you notice you can look around a location, click and drag. Ooh. You can interact with things by clicking on them. Oh, we found a bully. Sorry. I really like the fact that I can just randomly click on things. Okay, but we gotta open shop. There we go. Oh, I can check the board. The coastal wildlife of Buxton Bay. Read on. Most of the board is taken up with illustrations of marine animals native to the local bay. You recognize a moon jellyfish with 4 purple circles. You remember seeing a stranded one at Far Beach before. Their delicate tentacles are used to catch prey, such as plankton, but are harmless to humans. You can also see an image of a herring gull in flight. It has a characteristically bright orange spot on its otherwise yellow bill. These scavengers can seem menacing to humans, but they are trying to adjust to their increasingly urbanization of their habitats. They are incredibly intelligent. For example, researchers have observed them shoplifting books, presumably using them to nest in. Lastly, there is a group of small gray acorn barnacles pictured shown to look different above and below the water surface. Were you aware that the hard bumps often found on rocks and boats are actually the shells of small arthropods? An acorn barnacle's legs poke out from the top once the tide comes in to catch plankton out of the water. That's actually kind of cool. Fascinating creatures. It feels like you have gained a whole new appreciation for coastal critters today. Also, Liv, welcome in, and Esposito, welcome in. I hope both of you are doing well. Okay, so the bookshop is open. So we have our first customer. Hi there. Hello. Hello. What is up with all the sailor outfits today? So eventually you also have to, like, I know that you actually have to, like, recommend specific books to people. We just haven't really reached that level yet, I think. Also, Tiny Asian, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Bonjour. Oh, that's Tilda again. See if she's gonna come meddle in my business. Oh, called it. Ah, there you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I call her up, I can get you, wow, sometimes reading out loud is so difficult. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. Good call. Yes, I know, dear. Yeah, I know you are full of yourself. You can always trust me on these things. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Café Liberté as soon as you can. Yay, we got a new spot. Okay, challenge unlocked. Meet Tilda at the cafe. Tilda asks you to meet her at the cafe in town. Seems like she won't accept no for an answer. Oh, and while we're on the topic of showing your face, I heard that our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He is one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. Is she trying to set me up with Walter? Like, I have a feeling like she's not just trying to meddle in my business, but also in my romantic life. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, Walt. His name is not Walter. Walt. Ahoy, matey. Introduce yourself to Walt the sailor. He's usually sitting by... Okay, great. We can do that. You might want... She is literally the pinnacle of mansplaining. I do not like her at all. She gets on my nerves. You might want to write that down, love. Like, it's the love. It just sounds condescending, you know? Having an organized diary will come in handy in our business. Our business? Our business? Whoa, what? She is bold. I'll give her that. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? Thank you, Tilda. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate the help. There you go. I hope you made good use of it. Goodbye. She's like the passive-aggressive grandma. Open it at any time to check your progress. Just right-click the journal in your item bar. Here you can track which genres you've sold the most of, useful for adjusting your selection. This is the total number of books you've sold here. Check back for hints and events you can discover more. Looks like this page holds little postage stamps to mark your movements in Bookstonbury. You'll collect these stamps as you are making contributions around town. You'll also see your progress towards the stamps, as well as hints and extra info. Hover over the stamp for more information. Ahoy matey, introduce yourself. Okay, so that's like our little quest. And then we have a next page. Click on the book marks to quickly navigate between the different chapters of the journal. So these are like all the different spaces we go to, and then there's like different challenges everywhere. These are the characters that we can meet. On this page, you can see different items and effects currently affecting your bookshop. Make sure to use this page if you're ever unsure what something does, or when you're trying to create the most optimized bookshop. We can like see all the things. So our guest book will actually give us 2% customer count. So like we'll get more customers. But that only happened. Oh, and if we sold 10 more books than yesterday, then it goes up to 5%. Interesting. Yeah, they just needed to have a character that explains everything. I understand it, but the way she's written just pisses me off. And then we have the calendar gives you an overview of what's happened and what will happen this season. If you check back frequently if you're ever unsure what's going on around town. Okay, so that's the flea market. So the thing that we can see in the newspaper, we can also see in our own little journal. Okay, that sounds good. Hey, what are you doing here? Well, you know who I am. We met yesterday. Our weather correspondent at the paper said that today is going to be the hottest day of the year. So I assumed you'd be at the beach like everyone else. Oh, I'm sorry. I already forget that you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. So sorry. Sorry. Here, I'll show you how to get to Far Beach in case you want to drop down there soon. Okay, we got a new destination. Afternoon at the seaside. Get to know the beach by visiting it 3 times. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd will need some of your reading material. Okay. So far, there's lots of characters and things to visit. I like clicking on everyone, telling them hello. We are making good money, though. We are selling good books. Well, we are selling books. We've sold 4 classics today. Holy moly. That's a lot. Also, we can go say hi, I think. Ahoy there, kiddo. How's it going? Yay, we've introduced ourselves. Looks like you got a good sturdy vessel there. I have some old items laying around which I thought you might like. See if any of it is to your liking. Ooh. The vintage globe is actually really cute. It will make our shop more expensive, but we'll get more travel sales. And I feel like that's a good bookshop item. We just cannot afford it, but it's a good bookshop item. Eventually, I would like to buy that. But I think we're good for now. You got some decent cargo on board too. They've been especially enjoying your travel and classics novels. I guess I have to be careful or I might be outsold by you. Why don't we make a bet? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. Sure. I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. Okay. See ya. Okay, I think that was already... Yep, that was another day over. Let's continue. I think we're still playing the tutorial, by the way. It looks like some items have been discounted a little, although you could wait longer and risk someone else buying them first. The items in the seasonal section have much slower turnover, so there's no need to hurry. Okay, but be sure to snatch them before the season ends. Well, this is now free, so we're getting the free one, obviously. That's a lot of new books. Let's go. Do I buy the one for 10 as well? I probably should. I maybe not, but I think I should. That's like a lot of books that we'll have on stock. I think that's gonna help. I don't think I'll buy any of these yet. I think for now we're good. I do want to have the hanging plant. It's expensive, but I think it's cute. Okay, we now have 2. Oh, we actually have 3 spots we can go to. However, I want to hang up my hanging plant over there. I think that looks cute. We also got a buoy. We can hang that over there for now. Why not? Our daily expenses is still only 5, so that's not super bad. Where do I go for the next day? I kind of want to go to the cafe because then, you know, we can get it over with Tilda. We actually sold a lot of classics yesterday. So I might want to just add some more back in. We didn't sell any fantasy so far. Actually, travel has also been selling quite well. Crime as well. And then I don't know if I should add more drama or more fact. I think actually more fact. Let's add that. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the next location. Summer Day 3. Oh, this is a cute place. I like this. Also, Cernel and Skyfeather and Wicked, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing well. Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as the weather, visitors, or special states. You can always read up on something that, okay. So we actually completed our quest here. Let's go. And it's sunny, so that's good for the bookshop. Also, we have some notifications here. You can also buy books and items while out and about, but they will be put into your storage, where you can access them on the next day. Okay. So let's say we have like a crazy successful sales day. We can already buy books, and then they'll be available tomorrow. And then the waterfront. Okay, this is just our journal thing. Oh, it just says 1 and 2 because it's in slot 1 and slot 2. Not because there's 1 and 2 notifications. Gotcha. Okay, we have Tilda coming in again. Great. There you are. It seems like Miriam has her hands full with the cafe again, but I'm sure she'll drop by later. Now, I have something you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out, will you? They'll fit into that little wagon of yours. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market on Saturday. I owe you, and I'll make sure there will be lots and lots of customers in it for you. Not surprised. Also, Azuki Bean, welcome in. Sometimes people will ask for help if they cannot find what they're looking for. Click the bubble to help them. They won't wait forever. Listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up what kind of book they are looking for. I am a huge crime story fan. I'm trying to read more from female authors, and I'm also a traveler. I like reading about real places. I'm interested to see what you'd suggest. Okay. Pay attention to how certain parts of their request are worded. Some things can be optional, while others are really important to your customer. People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others. You can check the difficulty stars here to gauge how many books in your shelf are a good fit for the customer. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Now, let's look for a book that might pique their interest. Click to inspect a book. Okay, so they want to read crime. So that's definitely going to be read. They're trying to read from female authors, so we definitely have to pick something from a female author. But they're trying to read more from female authors, so that is not mandatory. They like reading about real places, so it like no fantasy, like it has to be a real place. And they travel themselves. Okay. Everyone in my family has killed someone. This is Ernest Cunningham. This is a man, so maybe not ideal. But shortly after Ernest arrives after a secluded ski lodge for the Cunningham family reunion, body is found in the snow. Okay. Oh, wait, no. This is Ernest Cunningham Part 1. It is written by Benjamin Stevenson. Sorry. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Once you found a match, try to recommend it to them. Okay. Gaston Leroux. The Phantom holds a reign of terror over the Paris Opera House. He has a special place in his heart for Christine Day, a singer he has trained while masquerading as an angel of music. And he is easily jealous. Okay. I don't think Gaston Leroux, unless Gaston Leroux, that's the thing. Obviously, a male author name can still be a female writer, but they can just be writing under, what is that called again? Like another name. Pam Smye. Mary is an orphan living at the Thornhill Institute who tells her story in a diary. Ella, whose story is told through artful comic strips, has just moved into a street at an old abandoned house. A dark and This doesn't sound super real. Not ghostwriting, a pseudonym. Thank you. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for. So like when a female author decides to have like a fake male name. Or the other way around. There's also male authors writing under a female name. It really depends on the type of readers you're trying to attract and which one would work better. Emma Donahue, I don't know how to say that. 5-year-old Jack's entire world is confined to a single room with his mother. She created a plan to escape their mysterious prison, but Jack will need to follow it exactly for it to work. An emotional thriller told through the voice of a young child. Ooh. So she says that she likes crime. This is classified as crime, so that would work. This is from a female author. She is a traveler, though, so I am like the Paris Opera House is interesting. Yeah, exactly, Jess. That's what I was thinking as well. I was thinking probably the Phantom of the Opera, even though it's not a female author. They're like the trying to read more from female authors is more like an option, whereas reading about real places is like an actual like. I think I will recommend this one. Female author is the first thing she said. That's the thing. It's either this one or the last one, I think. Because I think this one is not a match. I don't know why. I can't exactly put my finger on why, but it's either The Room or The Phantom of the Opera. I'm gonna go for this one. Let's see what she says. I would have never looked there. Can't wait to see what happens. Yay! We managed to surprise them with an unexpected pick. They'll try this one and keep shopping. Let's go. That was a good match. Your first customers just became inspired. Inspired customers. Whenever you successfully recommend a book, all of your customers become inspired to pick up a book for a short time. Oh, let's go. This happens whenever you successfully recommend a book and increases the sale chances across all genres for a short while. Okay, let's go. Yes, of course, Esther. Thanks for letting me know. I'm sorry to hear that you have eye pain. That sucks. Is that another customer? You gonna come in? Let's go. We actually sold a book. That was fun. I liked, like, trying to figure out which book was good. It reminds me of as a kid when I had to do, like, I do not know how to say begrijpend lezen in English. Comprehensive reading, I think. Yes. Esther, we appreciate you. Everyone in chat. Mod love. Ooh, okay. We have someone else who needs help. I hate those condescending self-help books, and I'm not at all interested in historical settings. However, I only want non-fiction. Okay. I couldn't find anything at the library. Okay, so nothing historical, nothing self-help, but also nothing fiction. I think that leaves us... Let's check. So, okay, so classical books... maybe you notice that some books can show up across different genres. It doesn't impact how a customer perceives the book, but you can use it to recommend books in a genre where your customer might not have been looking. Okay, so the thing is, a classic is obviously still fiction, right? Yeah, that's just pure coincidence, Thomas. Literally just pure coincidence. But obviously these are... So I think we're going to have to go with facts. Okay, Knights sounds historical. I don't know. Either travel or drama could work as well. True. I feel like this potentially... I don't know if this would classify as a self-help book, to be honest. Do you really need more information than the title? The Complete Illustrated Encyclopedia of Birds of the World. I mean, that's not self-help, and that's not historical. This would be such a hilarious recommendation. Just go like, oh, so you want nothing historical or self-help, but you want something real? Have you tried a book about birds? I'm low-key kind of tempted to give them this book. Just because I think that's a very funny pick. Like, it fits their request. Should I just do it? I'm just gonna do it. Let's see if they hate it. Oh, wow. I can't wait to learn more. It's a perfect recommendation. Yes. I can't believe it. That is amazing. Oh, I love that. You might just have found someone's favorite book. They'll buy this one and keep shopping. Let's freaking go. I can't believe that I just gave someone a book about birds and they're like, yes, that's what I was looking for. Oh, that's great. Okay, that was fun. Excuse me. Okay, I'm looking for a non-fiction book. I also need something about travel. Okay, we have plenty of travel books. 16 years before the... wait, this is travel. All right, yeah. The Age of Innocence, Warthorn publishes the scholarly travel book. Okay, scholarly, maybe not. Although they are looking for non-fiction, right? So scholarly could be, but it's kind of... Experience global culinary adventures with a beloved chef, Anthony Bourdain. Oh my goodness. Scott actually talks about Anthony Bourdain a lot. A savory travel memoir in a search of a perfect meal. That actually sounds like a fun book. I would like to read this one. A cook's tour, global adventures in extreme cuisines. I think honestly that one could work. Let's look at the other ones that we still have. The Savior Fish, Life and Death on Africa's Greatest Lake, a captivating blend of travel writing and environmental reportage. This erudite work chronicles the author's life on a remote, Ukerewe? I don't know how to say that. I know, Liv. I know that the books are all real. I don't know. My gut's telling me that's not the best match. Blue Highways. William set off on what would become... I mean, this is a very low difficulty, so I'm assuming that like most of the travel books are going to be good. But I kind of want to recommend you the cooking book. I actually like this one. I think you might like it too. Perfect! We got another perfect match. Let's go. Oh, I'm feeling like a very accomplished bookseller right now. I like it. Let's go. Oh, I can inspect something. Oh, I can just look at it. Oh. Well, I was hoping that something fun would happen, but I could just look at it. This game is perfect for you. I literally agree. Row in a week, quit streaming. If I ever have to find a real life job again, like actually, you know, in person, I would probably love to work in a bookstore. Like, I would very much enjoy that. I think it would be the perfect balance of being with people, but at the same time, the type of people that I would like to interact with. But I won't do that anytime soon. Don't worry. I'm definitely not done creating content. I might actually buy the basement bin bargain because that's only 10. And then I might actually get that one because it's nicely discounted as well. Like, we're making good money now, so... Or, like, good money. But we're making money. I think now we do have a lot of books, so I don't have to buy some. The thing is, we don't have a lot of travel books right now. That's, like, the lowest. Maybe I just buy that one, too. Daya, thank you so much for the 15-month resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month more. I appreciate it lots. Thank you, thank you. It's so hard when you work in shifts. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. But it's really good to have you. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, so now I actually have a lot of fact books. But now I don't have to buy books for a while. The thing is, I only have $5 left. The coffee machine I would like to buy before the end of the season, though. It's 200, but let's start saving up for the coffee machine because we now have quite some books. But yeah. And then, well... I just realized we don't have enough money to even go here. I wonder what will happen. Okay, so we definitely sold a lot of travel books yesterday. So I'm kind of tempted to just add a lot of travel books because those have been selling very well. Let's add back a crime book so that is full again. The facts books we haven't been selling a lot. Classics also sell fast. We only sold one fantasy book, though. But at least our shop is full again. Let's see what we sell, like, over the first couple of days. To see if there's, like, a genre. Because right now, we only have, like, a little bit of drama. Not too much, though. Also, I just got a Steam achievement. Let's go. Okay, we're back by the water. I like this location, too. Although, get more crime just for Tilda. I mean, I don't know. Oh, there she is again. My favorite person in the whole game. Also, while we're here, I have to try and sell 20 books. Because then I actually win from Sailor. Good morning. You know, I would really appreciate you picking up those boxes in front of my old shop. Either today or tomorrow. But it would certainly be necessary before Saturday. Otherwise, I'd have to show up to my flea market stall empty-handed. Well, that sounds like a you problem. Thank you, dear. I appreciate the help. This lady infuriates me. Oh, while she's in the shop, we have a higher chance to sell classic and crime, though. Sorry. Yeah, it sounds like it turned into a me problem, huh? What do you have for me today? I wouldn't mind reading more female-penned literature. I tend to like most, sorry. Oh, my throat is itchy. I tend to like most stories with the detective. Okay, so let's still go for crime then. I just realized I didn't have many crime books. Oh my god. Annoying. Shortly after Ernest arrives. Okay, but she is really adamant on the female penned. So then I guess we have this, but that doesn't really have a detective in them. So this is a difficult one because we don't have a lot of crime books. I just realized that I haven't really fully stocked the crime well. Oh, thank you for the uptime reminder. So getting her this book would fit her writer preference, but it does not have a detective in it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. But she says that she likes stories with a detective. That can, I was just about to say, that can also mean another genre than crime. And she does like travel books as well, I think, but maybe also classics. Okay, let's see if I have something. That has a detective in here. Okay. Oh, Tolstoy. We do have some written by female authors, but not really anything with detectives. I wonder what happened if you recommend her a book that doesn't fit everything. Like whether it will be negative for your shop if you recommend something that a customer doesn't want. But I might try this one and just see what happens. Because I feel like I also eventually need to see what just happens in the game if I sometimes try things. I don't think she's going to like it though. Oh! That was a perfect match. Did not expect that. But I'll take it. Let's go. She bought 2 crime books and a classic. Oh my goodness. This person bought a travel book? I'm pretty happy that I managed to match that request, but tomorrow we definitely need more crime books in the shop. Because otherwise we're gonna have a problem, I think. I think we have too many facts books. Oh, someone wants to have help. Also, in about 3 minutes, we have a round of ads. So after this request, I think I might just... No, we can do this request still, I think. What's the scuttlebutt? I was like, what? What's the scuttlebutt? I'm a huge sci-fi nerd, and I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy. Also, I wouldn't mind something like a thriller. Okay, so I would say... honestly, Brandon Sanderson, not a bad match. Humanity is trapped on a planet under attack by mysterious aliens. Fits sci-fi. Spencer, living among them, dreams of joining the pilots defending humanity. Join her as she fights for a place in flight school and faces the harsh reality of war. I mean, that could have some strategy. It doesn't sound like a thriller, though, but that's fine. The Hollow Earth sci-fi novel for anyone who read 1964's Journey to the Center of the Earth and thought not enough dinosaurs. Is sci-fi, but I don't know. That my gut is telling me that's not the one. Set in multiple Londons, yes, you read that right, with cross-dressing thieves, aspiring pirates, and sadistic kings, prepare yourself for a thrilling trilogy brimming with magic, lots of magic, more magic, and angst. Okay, definitely not the one. That's not sci-fi enough. The multiple Londons had me, but it's not sci-fi enough. In a beautiful futuristic world running on solar power and mutual aid, our protagonist Dex lives a very fulfilling life as a monk. Still, something is missing in their life, and something calls them on a journey into the wilderness. No, I think honestly the first pick, Skyward, is the best one. I'm gonna recommend that. You're right. Another perfect match? Yo, I should start a bookstore. I mean, obviously the game will probably get more difficult as you progress, but I'm actually pretty happy. That's good. I might actually leave the game here, like in a conversation menu, so that the game doesn't continue to run. Because it's almost break time. In like 30 seconds, the break's gonna start. So I'll just leave this. There's like a little background music in the game. And then I'm just gonna stretch and hydrate and stuff like that. Take a little breaky. And then after the break, we're gonna continue selling books. I'm having... Micah! Oh my god. Okay, hold on. No. We're snoozing the ads. We're snoozing the ads. Hello, how was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. No. That's all fine. We can take a break in like 3 minutes. That's still good. Then we can still take a break. But how was your stream? I see you were doing some co-working. What was it like today? What were you doing? Did it go well? Anything, you know, all the questions. You know the drill. You have to now tell me everything. But for anyone hanging out here, if you are not following Micah yet, what are you doing? Go fix that right now. Micah does a lot of co-working streams, also a bunch of gaming, has immaculate vibes, also happens to be a mod here and happens to edit the Pack Legacy. So, you know, if you ever have laughed at the Pack Legacy, that's Micah's humor, not mine. And I love it. I'm here for it. So make sure to go drop your bum on the follow button right now. And for anyone who just joined, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing so well. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. And on the channel, we do co-working, gaming, and a sprinkle of IRL. And today we're playing Tiny Bookshop. And so far, I have been really on a roll with recommending books to people. And it's kind of bloating my ego a little bit. So now I'm starting to think that I can run a bookshop. But we literally just played through the tutorial, and we're kind of like trying to just get through the game, get as many books as we can, and just like sell as many books as we can and upgrade our shop and stuff. So if you guys want to hang out for that, you're super welcome to. But if you need to raid and run, please also make sure to do so. It is so good, Micah. I actually, it sounds weird to say that I'm having more fun than I expected. But I didn't expect to like it this much. Like, I'm actually having a really good time. It's really fun. I felt like in the beginning there was a bit of a slow start. So at one point I was like, okay, I feel like the tutorial, I've gotten it, you know? But now that we got to the point where we actually have to recommend books to people, it's kind of like a little puzzle every single time that someone has a request. And I'm really liking it. So I can recommend it for sure. Right, Potato? Vibes are immaculate in the cafe. Exactly. Also, I love that you were locked in today. That's a good feeling. Also, Moo Bear, welcome in, and Gold Dust Woman, welcome in, and Micah, of course, welcome in. I hope you guys are all doing so well. Did we just double snooze the ads? I think we did. I think we accidentally double snoozed the ads. So then we have 7 minutes before we have ad break. So let's pick up this conversation. Oh, he's nearing the end of a 10-part series. Oh, damn. Never mind. It's embarrassing. Anyways, I could use some advice on what to read next. Okay, let's see. Anything hot off the press. I want a massive book. Hi, Timbo. Welcome in. It's good to see you. You're all good, Hollow. No worries. I was like, huh? Did I press it twice? But I already assumed that I pressed it and then someone else pressed it too, but we're good. I mean, it's a chill game. We can take a break in 7 minutes and then it's still gonna be fine. Okay, but anything hot off the press. I want a massive book. That's right, 700 pages or more. And I like escaping into fantasy worlds, but magic doesn't usually enchant me, okay? Well, then I don't think I have something for you. I think the only book that I had was Brandon Sanderson, and someone else just picked it up right before you. Because none of these have enough pages, and the only book that gets close is very magical. So I might have something tomorrow. I'm so sorry. Maybe next time. Sorry. For now, they're done shopping, but maybe they'll come back another time. I hope so. I'm sorry, Fern. Thank you for looking. But how about you? Are you an avid reader? Well, if I'm reading in the now and then I'm absolutely avid. A kid's book. Oh my god, I should have recommended him a kid's book. I don't know if there's kids' book that are over 700 pages. If you can find a kid interested enough to read a book over 700 pages, you got a reader on your hands for sure. Also, social science nerd, welcome in. It's good to see you. But let's say absolutely. I had a feeling that surely helps in your line of work. I'll take another look at your shelves now. Thanks. Shelves now then. Talk to you later. Okay. Well, I'm sorry that I didn't have a good book for you. Whoa, someone's shopping. Yo, they both bought 4 books. We sold 14 books today. I don't think we're going to get to 20 though. Because the sun is already setting. But that's crazy. Okay, we need to look at our stats. It's probably payment day. Everyone got paid. Everyone's like, time to shop. Time for books. Okay, that was another day done. That was good though. And I don't think I need to buy more books unless there's anything for free. Oh, it's tempting. Oh, no, I'm saving up for the coffee machine. I'm stronger than this. Why are they running like that? It's like a weird animation. Let's go to Far Beach. I haven't been there. Also, lady said that I should pick up the books in front of her house. I don't know where she lives. When do I do that? Hold on. I don't think she's told me where to pick them up. I actually want to go here because it is summer still. So let's go here now because I think now we can sell good books here. Can I quickly see my statistics? Where could I see that again? I've sold 29 books here. And when I'm at the waterfront, it's basically travel, fact, and classic. When I am at the cafe, it's travel and classic. And at Far Beach, I don't know yet because I haven't been here. When's the flea market? Oh, the stuff are by the cafe. The flea market's on Saturday and it is Friday today. So maybe we should actually go to the cafe then. Let's go to Café Liberté. I like that too. And then, okay, I'm just gonna get rid of everything. I might actually have less children's book because we have literally sold 0. So I feel like my classics and my travel books are selling really well, right? So let's get like a good amount of those. Because those are definitely my like best sellers. I think facts have sold pretty well as well. So let's get 6 of those. Crime and drama. I think I'll just do like half a shelf for each. That's like 5. That works. Kids books, I'm literally tempted. Well, the thing is, it's popular for families if we go to the beach. So for when we go to the beach, I'm definitely gonna need more kids books. But for now, let's just run like maybe even just 3 kids books. And then let's fill up the rest with fantasy, right? Because we have all the other ones. That might be, let's do 4 kids books and 6 fantasy. Yeah, let's go do this. Let's have this one. Team Honey won. Yes, we did. We won. Hee hee. Also, Faye, hi. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's actually open up the shop for today. And let's see what customers we get. It's another sunny day, so that's good. Also, her stuff is here. But where? Is there like a space that I need to click on? Oh, yeah, there we go. Picked it up. Should have probably looked at things before. I like that I can click on these little thingsies. Ooh, someone needs our help. Thank you, Nuts. Thank you, thank you. And also thank you, Social Science Nerd. Thank you. Because I also like you and Amber the most. You might be just slightly biased, but that's okay. Dreadful weather. I'm intent on reading a play, but I could also get into a romance novel. But I'm not really a fan of thrillers. Okay, this sounds like you want to read a classic. Let's see. Difficulty's really high, though. Thank you, Micah. Thank you, thank you. And also, Ruby, it's good to see you. Okay, 3 men in a boat and a dog. They want to read a play specifically. Like, that's their intent. So I feel like that's quite a strong request. But they're like, I could also get into a romance novel. Like, if you don't have a play, then a romance novel would be a second best. That's poetry. Jane Eyre is not a play. Hi, Firekeys, welcome in. Yeah, it's the switch from Wednesday to Tuesday. Sometimes I still have to get used to it as well, but it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. The lesbian vampire story you didn't know you needed. Oh my god, I want to read that. This classic gothic horror novel details Laura's encounter. Okay. Bethesda Everdeen thinks that she's all that. 3 men are reluctant to contradict her and eager to win her affections. A foggy, moody novel in a provincial setting with a tragic plot twist and beautiful nature writing. I'm gonna sit on this one. It's break time anyways, so I'm gonna think about this one while we take a quick break to see what I want to recommend, because this one I find actually hard because I don't have any plays, so then maybe we have to go for a romance novel. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in 5 minutes. Make sure to stretch and hydrate and all those good things, and then I'll see you guys in a bit, okay? Hello. I'm back. Hold on. Need to make sure that I'm ready for customers. There we go. Okay. So, this man wants to read a play, but we don't have a play. So we're gonna have to go for romance. And then Jane Eyre might be... I mean, has Jane Eyre been performanced as a play? Performed, not performanced. What the hell? I feel like this might be a good match, but it's not a perfect... It might be a perfect match. No, I've been surprised by perfect matches so far. So let's just try. Oh. Well, you said that you would be open to reading and... Okay, fine. I mean, that's fair. I didn't have a theater play, so I couldn't really have given him that. Oops. Sorry. Oh, blijkbaar. I just said a Dutch word. Apparently, my storage is really full. So that's because I bought a lot of books. Okay, let's hope that my next... That was my first bad request. Or like, bad help. So so far, I'm pretty proud of myself. But I should make sure that I get the next one right. I'm getting customers, though, so that's good. Okay, we sold a travel book. Ah, you must be the person that Tilda has told me about. Oh, that's the lady who owns the cafe. I see a small collection of classic books here. Good. I'm Miriam Devoir, I think. Welcome to my cafe, The Liberté. The fact that her cafe is called The Liberté makes sense with her having a French name. You should know it has been family owned for about 200 years now. And all of that time was you? Throughout the years, the Liberté has hosted our history's greatest minds. From the rightest to the revolutionaries, they all met here. But surely you have done your research into this town already. I don't like her either. I see why she's friends with Tilda. Either way, I have to get back to my customers. Goodbye. Okay. She's still shopping, though. She bought a book. Bought 2 books. 1 book. Vive la révolution. Exactly. Dreadful weather. I am intent on reading about... Okay, they have the intent of reading a play, but we don't have that. So they are also craving a new thriller. Teen trapped on an island in a fight to death. No, not that one. Junior high school students are forced to kill each other. No. Don't think that's what he's looking for when he's talking about thriller. This famous whodunit harbors a twist you might not see coming. As Detective Hercules Poirot... See, this is my problem. I never have to read names in books out loud. Leaves retirement to review the crime scene. All signs point... Okay, that sounds more like a detective than a thriller. In 1986, Eddie and his friend used chalk figures as a secret code until it led them to a body. Now, in 2016, these menacing figures have returned and another murder ensues. Eddie must return to the past to uncover seething secrets and unearth the killer's identity. That could be a match. Also, this sounds like a fun book. I'd like to read this one. But this also sounds a little bit more detective-y. But it's not like an actual detective, but it is someone that's like gonna research murder. But it has like enough mystery to it that I would say that maybe it's a thriller-ish. In this narrativized version of a historical murder case, a young woman's crimes come into question when she is released from prison. Is Grace Marks really a killer? Find out in this lyrical gothic novel. Is how I say it. Hercules Poirot? Wait, which one was I reading again? Hercule. I think this is French though. Poirot. Poirot. Or Poirot. That could work as well. But thanks for writing it out. That actually helps. Also, Pauline, welcome in. I don't know if that's a good fit, though. A chilling thriller that won't let you go. Follow an FBI trainee as she struggles to cooperate with a cunning and cannibalistic psychopath to catch another serial killer. Okay, I think I might do this one because we don't have a play on the shelf. Let's do this one. I would never have looked there. A thriller. Ooh, let's go. That's a surprising pick. Okay, that's good. Hello, dear. I can't help but think back to my youth whenever I look at you. I'm so annoyed by her. Like, she wants to make everything about herself. I think that's the part that annoys me. She isn't, like, actually trying to help you. She's trying to make every situation and, like, insert herself about how important she is. Instead of being like, oh, I'm so happy that, you know, your bookshop is a success. No, she's like, I look at you and I see my younger self. Okay, well, whatever. Didn't ask. I'm sure you haven't had to spare even a thought on retirement yet. But let me tell you one thing. I didn't ask, Tilda. Make sure you have some very good friends and as many things to do as possible, or you will be bored. Well, I think you might be bored, Tilda. I just have this inkling feeling that you might have nothing better to do than meddle in the newest bookshop in town. You know, like, I don't know. Agatha Christie, and she describes him as born in French-speaking part of Belgium. Okay, that makes sense then. I myself volunteer for the town council. Why am I not surprised by that either? Where we organize events and community outreach. I read and game and even attend the occasional concert or exhibition. Yet still, nothing compares to the hustle and bustle of a bookshop. I'm surprised you said that. It is also tiring, yes, and I knew I couldn't go on doing it forever, but as soon as it was gone, my life became too quiet. Which is why I like to have your fetching little shop around. Now, let me find another pastime in your shelf. I love how she's literally just saying, like, oh, I am really bored. My life, even though I do many things, feels empty, so I'm gonna come meddle in your shop because I have nothing better to do. Yeah, that sounds about right. We're selling quite some books today, though. Let's go. Oh my god, 4 books? I passed my last exam. I need something about travel, and I'd love to read something to do with real life. But I've never really understood poetry. Okay, that's fine. We have some travel books on the shelf. Women Travel Solo. I don't know if that's what you're looking for. A Tramp Abroad. An unserious, humorous mix of real and fictional accounts of travel across Europe. Exaggerated. Okay, they would love to read something with real life. So maybe something that is a mix of fiction and real is not the right thing. Get lost and find yourself amidst the stunning natural beauty of Buxton's Bay's secret hiking trails. I mean, that'd be local travel. I don't know if that's what you're looking for, considering that you just finished your last exam, you're young, you want to go on an adventure. Imagine you go to a bookstore and like, you're like, I want a book about adventure. And this person is like, here are the hiking trails in your local area. That's not what he's looking for, or they are looking for. I don't know their gender, actually. That's why I was like, Women Travel Solo. I don't know if that's the book that they're looking for. Notes from a Small Island. After 2 decades in Britain, this American author isn't afraid to draw his conclusions about the small, weird, lovely island that had become his second home. That could be an interesting match, actually. Like, that is definitely real life related. It's not poetry. Let's do this one. Perfect. Let's go. I'm so happy. Can't believe that Miriam ended up buying 4 books. Very slay. 2 books. Customers are shopping. I like it. We are, I mean, the day is ending as well, but that's good because we are a little bit low on certain books. Fantasy is not selling very well. Kids and fantasy are not popular genres here. But I think if we go to the beach, then we're gonna definitely need more kids books, but because that's gonna be a family place. Okay, I'll get it for 10. Fine. Fine, I'll get it for 10. You know, you forced me into it. It's good because it had a bunch of classics and we actually are a bit, well, not really low on classics, but travel and classics is popular genres. Also, it is going to be the flea market today. I don't know where the flea market is though, but we'll have to see on the map. Yes, the place to be for all those selling items to happy shoppers. Let's go to... It's an expensive location to go to, but everything is more expensive today. I think that might be because it's a weekend day. But we're definitely going to go to the flea market. Ooh, okay, so flea market means that we're going to attract customers that normally don't necessarily come to bookshops. Right? Like, so far we've had customers that already intentionally came to a bookshop, but a flea market, there's going to be lots of audiences just strolling. So I think we ought to have a good mix of everything. So I might just do a 50-50 on most of my books. The thing is, like, I know that certain books have been selling really well. Like travel and classics just generally sell very well in my shop. So maybe those should have like a little bit extra. Like, what if we do 7 travel, 7 classics? Then we have 6 facts. Then we can do 5 crime, 5 drama. I feel like that's actually like a good balanced... It's like a bit of everything, but still a bit more emphasis. But I feel like classics and travel books are good for people that are just like generally visiting a shop as well. Because they're either titles that they know or they're books about travel, which are just very accessible. I don't see someone that just passing by a random bookstore like invest in a big fantasy book. Also, Forest Goblin, it's good to have you back. The game is so fun. I actually really like it. I'm very much enjoying it. I think what I like about it is that I was really afraid that I would like not know a lot of books and therefore I would constantly have to look things up. But at least so far, and again, I don't know how this is going to progress in this game, but at least so far, for me at least, a lot of it is almost like deductive reading, where I just read the description of what someone wants and I try to match that with the description of the book, rather than actually knowing what the book is about. Which I like because that makes it accessible for people that don't know a lot of books. But at the same time, if you do know a lot of books, that can give you an advantage in the game. But so far, I've been really enjoying it. And it's like, there is a logic to the game. Like right now, I'm going to the flea market and I'm assuming, again, I haven't verified this theory, but I'm assuming that you would need a good mix of books. Because you're going to have like lots of different customers. So partially there's like a sensible logic to it. Completed the antiques and vintage. Let's go. We actually completed another quest. Don't forget to bring Tilda's boxes. Okay, but I have them. Where do I now need to put them? Art dealer, bonjour. Ooh, we can buy paintings. Okay, but I don't really have the money. I'm saving up for a coffee machine, okay? So I think maybe next week I'll buy some things. You seem like the bookish type. I can't seem to get rid of this thing. Do you want it? Oh, I got a typewriter. It seems cursed. Oh, well. You're the bookshop owner. I love your wagon so much. It's so cute. Oh, I like you already, Anne. You sell plants and you're nice. I'm Anne. It's so nice to meet you. Welcome to the flea market. Wow, looks like you're swarmed with customers. I hope you still had some time to look around, though. Would you like some plants for the shop? I feel like they fit in so well with your vibe. Oh, I actually would really like the Monstera, but it would literally take all my money. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't. Oopsie! I spend all my money on a plant. Oh no! That never happens to me in real life. Lovely, thanks for stopping by. Okay. I'm gonna decorate my shop tomorrow. Surprises. This is not, you know. This is just, you know, the aesthetic here in the room doesn't give that away. Ah, good to see you found our little flea market. Oh my, thank you kindly for the help, dear. I can finally get rid of this clutter now. New memory delivery for Tilda. We did it. I'll set up my little stand over there by the old cannon then. Come by if you want to have a look at what's in those boxes. It could even be useful for you. Need a quick read. Okay, let's see. Hi, you're the highlight of my route. I like a book that doesn't take itself too seriously. I wouldn't mind reading another travel guide, and I normally prefer short and sweet books. What if you could preserve the tiniest of moments before they are gone forever? The scent of a meal, the feel of a specific day, an essay collection of brief yet beautiful experiences from authors' travel captures. Ooh, that feels too serious for her. Also, those books are pretty big. Told through a series of juxtaposed vignettes from her past. This is a memoir. Memoirs are too serious. She wants a travel guide. An unserious, humorous mix of real fictional accounts from... Honestly, that's just a really big read, though. Also, Savannah, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. She normally prefers short and sweet books. But this would fit her style, right? Like, this doesn't take her... This is literally, it says, an unserious, humorous mix. She said she wouldn't mind reading another travel guide. This is not really a guide. Let's see what else we have. Okay, that is definitely not it. That is definitely not it. Not it. Not it. Yeah, no. Okay, so I was like, maybe we have a funny facts book or something. But not really. We don't have anything like that. Drama. A hilarious and clever tale and a must-read for any fans of the Irish writer. Oh, it's Oscar Wilde, okay. A play. Okay, that's a play. So wait. Oh my god, I might have actually had a play all this time. For some reason, I checked the classics, but not the drama. Even though drama is such a logical place for a play to show up. Oh my god, that's really stupid of me earlier. I cannot believe that I didn't think about that. I'm assuming this is autosave. Yeah, I'll check. I'll double check. A deliciously satirical Austen classic. I feel like a lot of these books take themselves too seriously for her taste, though. I am tempted. It is autosave. Okay, perfect. I am tempted to recommend her this book, which is definitely not short and sweet. But I feel like it fits her, though. I'll just go with it. Maybe she'll hate it. Maybe she'll hate it. Oh, a travel guide. Okay, yeah, see, so that didn't count. Yeah, she doesn't like that one. That was a bad recommendation. Sorry. Oopsie. Didn't mean to. Copacabana. Now that is also in my head. It was finally out of my head, Ellen. I know, but she also said that she wanted something unserious. So, like, I just tried. It was a travel book, and it was unserious. Look at this dope little shop. Hi, mate. I've read about you in the papers. Such a cool place you've got here. My name's Klaus. I work at the Mega Marché at the moment. Have you been there yet? It has an awfully big car park. I'm sure no one would mind if you made a stop there from time to time. Oh, that's why you would expect her to like it. Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking. I was also thinking usually implied open to other things, but I was like, it's still in the same category. It is unserious and lighthearted. So I assumed she would like it. I was actually thinking that she was gonna not like the part about the book being really thick. I thought she was gonna complain about that part, but also, hi, Mills. Welcome in. Okay, but that means we have unlocked a new location, the Mega Marché. Visit the supermarket 3 times. Okay, we can do that. How are you? Having a good summer? Yeah, it's chill. Cool, mine too. Have you had some time to check out the local music scene? I mean, it's not huge, but we've got some cool bands here and there. Like, I'm in a metal band. Don't know if you're into that sort of thing, but we're called Silence Libri. All right, I'll check out your books now, but see you later, yeah? Adios. Okay, we need a rescue. Hold on. I'm looking for a book about nature. Also, I don't mind if it's a little outdated. Anything on board. Okay, about nature. I thought I saw something in the... but it might actually already be sold out. I think there was a book here, a facts book. That was about nature, but I think someone else took it. I've been really liking this game. It's really fun. I can recommend checking it out. It's like the tutorial, like the startup, I found a little slow, but now that I'm into it, it's like, it's really good. Yeah, my next option was travel books about nature. If we have any. Okay, I mean, Grizzly Bear Attacks. Oh, this was published in 1994, so that fits with the fact that they're saying like it's a bit outdated. Grizzly Bear Attacks, Hot Springs, and Avalanches. Oh my, cautionary tales about what not to do in one of America's wildest national parks. That could be a good match, actually. Let's go for this one. Amazing! Perfect match. Let's go. I needed that. After failing 2 book recommendations, I needed a perfect match. I'm happy. That's good. Also, we were making a loss. I don't know what happened. I think maybe because this location is super expensive. So we actually lost money today. So the fact that we're selling a lot of books now is very good because we actually need this. Like we are... oh my god, I love that there is a character in a wheelchair. Sorry. That is... stuff like that is like... it's such a small... not really a small thing, but it should be a small thing. But I love that there is a wheelchair character. What's up? I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. Also, don't shy away from handing me a sophisticated work. Was it the Monstera? No, but I had enough money to buy the Monstera, right? Like, I had 60 in my bank. Yeah, subtle inclusion goes a really long way. Exactly. I mean, Tolstoy is kind of sophisticated, I would say. It's also a really big book. A hefty chunk indeed. A famous historical novel about meandering plots between, you guessed it, War and Peace. As much about choosing the right life partner is about... oh my god, this sounds like a heavy book. It might be the travel cost, yeah. I mean, Catcher in the Rye is also quite a classic. I don't know what he means with a sophisticated work. Yeah, but then I wouldn't go into the negatives, right, Alma? It tells you what you spend and earned on a day, so it tallies. Now I get it. There we go. I think I might actually recommend this one rather than the other one. Marvelous! War and Peace has been on my TBR practically since it was released. That's long. Maybe not that long, but like a while. Hi, Nymphlora. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. I'm not surprised. That is a good fit. But that's another perfect match. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, we still have 58 in our bank account, so maybe that is what happened. But I think if this person is going to buy all these books, yeah. We wrapped up the day with exactly as much money as we started, even though we shopped. So that's pretty good. And we actually sold out of facts and classics. I can't believe that we actually sold out of those books. Okay, that is the day at the flea market done. I definitely, tomorrow's Sunday, I think we ought to go to the beach. I don't think I need to buy books right now. Like, I have plenty. So I think we're gonna go to the beach today. Oh my god, it's empty. Oh yeah, we can add the plant. Hold on. Oh my god, that's a good shout. I hadn't done that yet. Also, why is this table gone? Is that because I went to... Looks like you've just equipped an item you can activate. Oh, you can check out your item bar and give it a try once you set up shop. Okay, interesting. The Monstera is going to go there. I like it. My daily expenses are a little bit higher, but that's okay. Wait, hold on. I just realized we now have a boost for drama, fact, classic, and maybe that's why those books have been selling quite well, because I have boosts for them. But again, we're going to go to the beach. So I'm assuming families with kids, okay? Don't know if that's actually what's going to happen, but I'm assuming families with kids. So I might actually add like a bigger shelf of kids' books. This might be a risk, okay? This might be a wrong assumption. But I'm going to add 8 kids' books. However, I'm going to limit my facts books for today because I don't know if those will sell very well to families. I think travel can be okay-ish. Like 5 travels should be good. Maybe we can have 5 facts books as well. I feel like maybe we can do with a little less fantasy. I still want to have a good amount of classics because I think classics just always sell pretty good. We don't have a lot of crime, but I can see those like beach moms who want to read some good crime. What do I add? Maybe I will just add the facts books over here. Let's just do a whole shelf of kids. This might be a completely wrong assumption, but I'm just going to try it and we're just going to see what happens. And then if this was a total mistake, we'll know. But I'm just going to learn. The kids' books are on the top shelf. Like, haha, kids, you want books? Too bad for you. Well, you have an item that you can activate. Check your item bar and give it a try. Okay, I'm curious what that is. Typewriter. Blank page, huh? It looks nice and pristine like that. It probably shouldn't write on it just yet. Yeah, it's better left empty rather than writing on just anything. I'll come back with some ideas tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Oh, we can actually start writing a book. Is that a child? Was my assumption about the fact that there would be children here correct? Oh, but she does not want to buy children's books. Excuse me, could I get a book, please? Hi. Can I get a book? I want some cold, hard facts. You are not the child I anticipated. Also, I tend to read lesser known works, but I'm not gonna read any of that popular science. Okay. An exceptionally observant, vivid, and often witty journalistic work turned memoir by George Orwell, wherein he tells of his time fighting fascist in this... Okay. This book is so competency-based, you'll be diagnosing old injuries in everyone you see and testing range of motion on yourself constantly. Learn how to treat sprained ankles, wrap a bandage, and other helpful training tips for an average athlete. Possibly outdated. Listen, I'm not gonna say that this is a great read, but for this kid, you have a really strange request, but honest, I feel like this could be the one. Let's check what else we have, but that could be the match. That feels like kind of the 1600 bird book that we recommended to someone earlier. I feel like that's just gonna be like a wild perfect match. The man behind the masterpieces explored the life and artistic vision of the legendary sculpture and modern art icon in the... No, that's not it. Journalist Joshua Foer spent a year training to improve his memory. No, that's not it either. Teachers may tell you Victoria's Britain was an exciting place, but it was also a time full of... No, it's this one. This is the book. This is the book. I feel it. Yippee! Anaheim's Principles of Athletic Training. Interesting. I can't wait to learn more. This is so funny. This is exactly what we did with the 1600 bird book. We just went for like the wildest guess, and that's the one. This kid is wacky. I like her. Exactly what I was looking for. Thanks for letting me read here. My name is Harper, by the way. Also, I don't know if she's actually a kid. Maybe this is not a kid. Gonna be back soon, okay? Bye! She looks like a kid, though. We have an inspired customer. Let's go. Although she's already leaving, so that boost didn't really help us right now. That looks like another kid. Ahoy! Welcome to Buxtonbury's Famous Beach. Famous Beach. It's nice to have you here. Such a great spot, don't you think? I've already seen some people with your crime and fantasy titles in hand. Oh, by the way, I have a fun/sad plant fact for you. Because of the whole photosynthesis thing, we tend to put our plants outside, which can be very nice. They might love that. But also, when you put some houseplants in direct sunlight, they can get sunburned, just like you. So watch out for any brown spots. Yeah? See you later. I didn't know that, actually. I'm not surprised by that knowledge. Also, Nocturnal Trash, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. We sold a kid's book. We sold a kid's book. I'm really excited. Let's go. Can't believe that's our first kid book sold, I think. Another kid's book. Let's freaking go. That's another kid's book. Do you think my assumption of taking kids' books to the beach was good? Oh, mind giving me a hand? Yes, let's go. So, I did not find what I was looking for. I'd like to start a new series. I just can't leave without another fantasy novel. Okay, we only have 3 options for you. That's book number 3. That's not very helpful. Volume 1. Ooh, Attack on Titan. I actually really like Attack on Titan. I've watched it. Not read it, but watched it. That is an interesting pick, actually. But we have another first part. Jude is a mortal living in a Fey realm. Okay, I feel like maybe that might be a little bit better if you're looking specifically for fantasy. I know that this is classified as fantasy, but for some reason, this is giving more like traditional fantasy. Traditional, quote unquote. Because I'd actually know how to classify that. But I think maybe The Cruel Prince might be a better match for you. Also, this is actually a part 1 in a series. I don't know with Attack on Titan. It says volume 1. I'm assuming that means it's a series as well. But I'm actually not 100% sure. With The Cruel Prince, I'm 100% sure. I actually have this book. My sister gave it to me. And she's going to give me part 2 very soon so that I have both the first 2 parts. I think I'm going to recommend this one. Whoa, I'm glad I found the next part. Yay! That's a perfect match. Let's go. You had to get used to the writing style. I'm curious to see once I start reading it. I have it on my TBR. Oh my god, we're selling so many kids' books. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm in a bit of a hurry. I need something with loads of cool animals, but I really don't have the time for anything over 700 pages. So I would say that's probably going to be a travel book. Oh, that sounds like the bookshop book. That sounds like a very fun book. I'd like to read that. Thank you. This is literally get a glimpse into the most unusual bookshops around the world and fall in love with their proprietors' passion for the trade. That's actually really fun. But that's not about animals. Okay, so that doesn't really work. I actually don't know if we have anything for her. I mean, I genuinely actually think we don't have anything for her. Like, difficulty also is very high. Okay. Listen. Wasn't there one in facts? No, we have this one, which is about the Spanish Civil War. Hi, Pato. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. So we have this one about Spanish Civil War. Then we have this one about a sculptor. Then we have this one about the memory competition, like how someone trained their memory. And then we have this one about Victoria's Britain. But I was actually jokingly thinking Dragonology, like a complete book of dragons. Or The Animals of the Farthing Wood. That's a kid's book. But, like, it's below 700 pages. It has a lot of cool animals in it. Shall I just jokingly recommend this one? Like, I'm low-key kind of just interested to see if she'll take it. Because I don't have anything else for her anyways. She actually likes it. It's another perfect match. I just sold her a kid's book. That is wonderful. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's amazing. I think I might sell all of my kids' books. At this point, like, I'm selling. We have one left. This is a wildly successful day. We've been selling. Oh, I sold out. I sold all my kids' books. That's crazy. Okay, so that was a really good... I actually think next time I'm going to go here, I'm going to take even more kids' books because there was one person that just tried to buy one and I didn't have it anymore. I didn't sell any drama and I didn't sell any travel here. Interesting. Yeah, so this spot has a very different demographic. Okay, can I see when the summer is over? Okay, we still have quite some time before summer is over, right? So that means that I have like plenty of time to buy that coffee machine. That's kind of what I wanted to make sure. Equipped items. Okay, so this is just our overview. You found a character entry. This page allows you to find more about the characters you meet. It includes genres they like, personal information, and where you last saw them. Sometimes characters will have a request for you to fulfill. You can check up on them here and track your progress. Okay. Oh, and her birthday is summer 12th. Autumn 1st. Oh, look. We have all the character pages here. Let's go. Ah, okay, so there's only one person we haven't met. Like one actual NPC. Obviously, we have a lot of customers, but like actual NPC. Maybe for tomorrow we can go, or like today. How about we go to the Mega Marché? Because we haven't been to this location yet. And it's a Monday. So I feel like that's going to be a good day to be in a busy spot, right? Because Sunday at the beach, I think, was a really good call. At the shop. Let's get some kids' books, but not too many. Let's go for like 5 or 6, maybe. I think facts, I'll just restock to 5. Travel books to 5 is fine. We actually sold quite some crime books as well. Let's go for 5 too. Then classics. Classics always sell pretty good, so let's go for 6. I might actually go for like 5 fantasy books. And then I have quite a balanced shelf. I don't know what to take to the supermarket. I find it a hard estimation what kinds of customers are gonna want to buy books at the supermarket. I might just add like some additional classics, to be honest. That's a lot of classics, but though we have a boost to sell those. So I'll just go for that and then kind of see. Maybe that's a completely wrong call. At the same time, if I think about what kind of books I buy at the supermarket, it's usually crime, drama, and romance. Like, though, you know, the cheap books that they sell in a supermarket, like the books that don't really sell in the bookstore. But obviously, this is a bookstore. So I don't know what if that would make sense. But let's just go for this and then we'll see. And then again, if I can always learn from it if we realize that this was not the way to go. Yeah, the smut, exactly. But like the really bad smut. Okay, we are set up again. Let's see. Yeah, the very cheap smut. Like the ones that all have the same cover. With like a guy without a t-shirt and a blonde woman. It's always the same people. It's, I don't know. There's probably like a subgenre for those types of books as well. Ooh, we sold a kid's book. Okay, I did not see that one coming. A crime book. Another crime book. Okay, they stopped looking at the kids' books. Where are the bestsellers? Let's see. What a week. Please, no dry or dull reading. I need something with relevance. Nothing outdated. But it needs to be suited for an 8-year-old. Okay, so we're looking at kids' books. Okay, so maybe I should have actually brought some more kids' books. Okay, that's the most recent book I have for you. 2017. Cursed to die on her 11th birthday, Morgan is instead whisked away to a world she never knew existed to compete for membership in a secret society. That sounds a bit rough for an 8-year-old. Yeah, in Dutch they have a specific name. Oh shit, what does my mom always call them? I can't come up with the word right now. I know that my mom taught me the word because she used to talk about those books. Not like because she was reading them, but mostly because she would talk about them as in like, oh, they are selling. Extratxt, thanks. Yes, that's what I was looking for. That's exactly the word I was looking for. Thank you. I will recommend this, but I don't think it's what she's looking for. But I will recommend it. Oh, it's actually her favorite. Oh, well, did not anticipate that one. I think kids' books don't really get outdated either, but she wanted something like at least modern or like... Okay, so I put a lot of classics. I think I made a mistake with that because we're selling crime, drama, and kids' books. Hey, mate, nice to see you again. You mind if I hang out a bit? I need to... Yeah, sure. You know, I told you about my band. Yeah, well, I wanted to work on our on a concept album while our bassist is away, but it hasn't been going super well. I even took some time off work to focus better, but I'm just absolutely out of ideas here. Like, it's been weeks and I got nothing. I'm starting to get a bit stressed, to be honest with you. I don't want to disappoint everyone. Got any ideas for me, mate? A song about heartbreak. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That's fair. Frog rock thing going on. Like, the whole album needs to tell a story. Oh, well, then the one about getting drunk would have actually been good. I haven't checked the typewriter. Well, I have on the first day, but then it said that it didn't actually do anything specific. So I'll check it again today. I'll have another think about it. All right, peace out. We can check the typewriter. Alrighty, here we go. Come on, I know you're thinking thoughts. Let them out. Bees. I like bees. That fits me. Bzz, bzz, bzz. I'm in Team Honey 1 today, so. Bees are so smart, they can tell the time. Hey, that's something. A book about bees, then. Sure, I can work with that. Keep typing. Also, so far, I'm really liking Tiny Bookshop. I think it's very fun. What a week. You usually can't go wrong with a good young adult novel. I wouldn't mind if there was romance, and I normally prefer short and sweet books. His wife got herself killed. He rose up to destroy the system from the inside out. Okay, that doesn't sound super romantic. Sophie seeks out a mysterious wizard Howl in his ever-moving castle, since he might be her only chance of breaking her enchantment. Is there, more to his heartlessness than meets the eye? Wait, is Howl's Moving Castle a book? I did not know. That is crazy, Esther. I did not know Howl's Moving Castle was actually a book. If the stars are lit, Joss Karsten is the only survivor of a starship explosion, so there's no way that Alice, her wife, is truly in front of her. Yet she is, created as a sentient AI. Okay. Shapeshifter Nemona's plan was to become the sidekick to a newly termed villain Ballister. But when the heroes are not as good-hearted as everyone believed, that plan might have to change last minute. I was thinking that, honestly, this one might be a perfect match as well. I just wanted to see what else we have. All the teenager Ranma Sautom wants to do is train in material arts. Okay, that's definitely not a match. I think I might go for this one. Are you sure? Oh. She did not like that one. Yeah, maybe that wasn't young adult. Okay, so I should have checked the drama category. Oh, there's another request. Gotta get some inspo. I tend to read lesser known works, and I quite like historical settings, and I really enjoyed Declaration of the Rights of Women and of the Female Citizen. Oh, wow. Okay. I might actually go here then. Teacher. Like historical ones. I actually don't know if this is a very well-known book. But I feel like this one could be a match. It is the one about Victoria's Britain. Like, it's a historical setting. I don't know if this is actually... It sounds like a lesser-known work. I'm not gonna lie. The title, Villainous Victorians, Horrible Histories. For some reason, that title is making me feel like it wasn't a very popular book, and I cannot explain why. Maybe it was. Maybe this is a very well-known title, and I'm just completely talking out of my ass right now, but... For some reason, the title is giving not a very popular book. So I think I'm just gonna go with this one. I don't know if they'll like it. Yes! Another perfect match. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Horrible Histories is legendary. Wait, is it a series? Oh my god, this person bought so many books. Holy shit! This person is shopping. Damn. That's a lot of books. They do all different time periods? For kids? Oh wait, in here it's not in the kids section. That's interesting. Also a TV show. I have never heard of it. But I love that. That's so funny. Also, I like how the loading screens are so fast that you cannot actually read any of the tips that are on the loading screens. Have you guys noticed? My computer is too fast for the loading screens. I don't think I'm gonna buy books just yet. We have quite some books still. Today I would like to go to maybe Waterfront Square. I know that classics sell here really well. And the travel ones sell quite well here too. So let's add a bunch of those. The kids' books didn't sell super well here, so let's just add 4. Crime and drama sold very well, actually, at the other shop. So I think it's safe to say that we should definitely have that in our next time that we go to the shop there. Let's add a little bit more fact. And again, I know that travel and classics sell pretty well in here. Let's just add a fantasy, because the thing is, kids' books don't sell very well here, and I'd much rather have an additional fantasy to pick from, because if people want to read a fantasy book, they're gonna actually be quite specific about their needs, I think. And I would still like to complete that quest of selling 20 books in a day to beat Sailor here. Oh, it's not a day. It's just literally in total. Okay, well. Oh, let's do the typewriter. Right, listen up. I've got the perfect chapter idea for the book. Swarm intelligence. Are bees actually aliens? Huh? What do you mean that's misleading and unscientific? Wow, you're being pretty bossy, you know? But all right, I guess I'll revise by tomorrow. Okay, sure. The town is really cute, right? Oh, this person bought a travel book. Let's go. Let's say hello to everyone. I like that. Ooh, fantasy book as well. Okay, okay. Okay, they're done shopping. Excuse me. Oh, they're not done shopping. They just couldn't find the right book. I could really use something with a political message. And I could go for something philosophical. But tragedies are often a bit too tragic for me. I hope it's not too much of a bother. Okay, philosophical and political, but not tragic. Okay, poetry probably not. Well, I mean... This is actually could be deemed obscene by some critics for its sensual nature. This poetry collection is an expression of gay voices in the 1800s. Whitman speaks of how queer love is still God's love, and also that such love should be normalized and celebrated. I don't know if it's entirely philosophical. But the political message is there. Should not be political, by the way, but it is. Over many meaningful conversations made during many Tuesday visits, the author reconnects with his... dying? No, that's tragedy. The Narcissus myth of the Victorian times, Wilde's novel is a wonderfully gothic exploration of the values of beauty, sensuality, and hedonism in their opposition to... That could be the one. No tragedy. Well, maybe a little bit, but like not too much. Not about someone dying or a war or anything. Little bit tragic, but like... But then it is... I feel like this definitely explores a lot of topics that... Like social norms, morality. I don't know if that's entirely political. But I might keep this one in mind. Wilde sharply outlines the economic realities of his time and prescribes humanistic socialism as a cure. What might have been a hot take today was instead published as an essay packed with stellar quotes in 1891. Oh, you found that one quite tragic? Okay, then we're not recommending it. This one could work. Also, hi Sally, it's good to see you. The lesbian vampire story. Yeah, I like that one, but I don't think that's for this guy. Poe's verse shines beautifully in this haunting and tragic tale of forbidden love. No, tragic. It said tragic. I should have known that wasn't the one. The final part of Shakespeare's. Okay, that's a third part. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I actually think this one might be a good one. Let's go for this one. Oh yes, the soul of man under socialism is really powerful stuff. Let's go, another perfect match. Ugh. Yes, all the books in the game are real books. Every single one of them. So you can actually read them. If there's like a book that you think sounds really good, you can actually go look it up and read it if you want. Stamp collected. Show off your catch. Sell 20 books to the local sailors. Impressive catch you got there. Arr, Walt, probably. Let's go. Oh, Fern is here as well. Oh, he didn't like my... Oh my god, my dude is buying 5 books. Also, if you think about how small this town is, these people are buying a ridiculous amount of books from my shop, by the way. Like, all of them will have very full bookcases. Dreadful weather. I tend to lean a little more towards nonfiction. And I'm a traveler. I like reading about real places, and I can't get enough of 1,000 Feasts. I don't know 1,000 Feasts, so I can't compare it. So definitely a travel book. I don't think a travel guide. I think a travel story would be good. The newest entry in In Search of series, a marvelous view across stunning islands where paradise awaits at every turn, even if you're on a budget. That sounds like a travel guide. That sounds like a travel guide. Well, this is a memoir, actually. 1,000 Feasts. I'm actually kind of curious what type of book that is. Hold on. Oh, that's a book called hold on. Can I read? Hold on. Should have probably just looked it up on Goodreads. Oh, that's also a memoir. 1,000 Feasts is a memoir. From award-winning writer Nigel Slater comes a new and exquisitely written collection of notes, memoirs, and stories of small moments of joy. I actually think that this one might be a good match. It is a bit more tragic. The other one is very focused on small moments of joy specifically, but this is a memoir. It is about travel. It is nonfiction. It is about real place. I think I might go for this one. Oh, I didn't think much of the cover, but travel light, move fast sounds fascinating. Ooh, they're inspired now. Let's go. And while they continue shopping, other customers are going to get an inspiration boost. Hello, dear. Can I give you... Oh, God. Not you again. Sure. You will probably soon gather some regulars, people who will always return to your shop and who like to chat. In my experience, they always greatly appreciate if you can remember some details about them. Well, I remember one detail about you. You're very, very nosy and meddly in my business. Maybe last week they told you about their new hobby or their birthdays coming up. I recommend writing these things down in your journal. For example, young Harper is celebrating her birthday soon. And you know how important birthdays are at that age. Okay, so Harper is a kid. I'm sure she'll be delighted if you give her your best wishes. Here, lend me that journal for a minute. I will fill in all the important dates I can remember off the top of my head. Yeah, she is really trying to run my business, is she not? Also, thank you for the uptime reminder. Can't believe time is going so fast today. What the heck? I cannot believe I've been literally streaming for 2 hours, 45 minutes. This game is just eating up my time in like the best way possible. Wow, that's a new personal best. I only want nonfiction. Also, I really love to read about real places. I cannot get enough. Oh, she bought Women Travel Solo. We had that on our shelf last week. Okay, well, then maybe top 50 campervan destinations actually could be nice. Let's see. Yeah, I think honestly the 50 campervan destinations might be a good match because the Women Travel Solo was a book with like traveling tips specifically for women. And this one is, you know, a place that you could go to with a camper. Obviously, you would need a camper, but, you know, let's just go for this one. Let's see if she likes it. Brilliant. Perfect match. Let's go. Top 50 campervan destinations is giving me Wanderlust. Amazing. I love that for you. We are making good money. I would love to buy the coffee machine before the end of stream. I think that's become my new goal. We only need to make 20 more coins. Gold. Whatever. Euros. Money. We need to make 20 more money. And then we can buy it. So I think tomorrow we should be able to buy the coffee machine. If we don't buy books today, I actually don't know how my stock is right now. I might have to check that. I wonder if eventually you can have more bookcases in your shop. Like if you can have a bigger display. If you can unlock that eventually, that would be fun. Oh my god, there's a book for just 5. Okay, I might buy that one. It's just 5. That's just 5 money. Are you gonna stream this again? I would love to. Yeah, I've been having a really good time. But also, I have a lot of other things that I want to still try. Like other games that I'm either want to continue playing to like wrap them up, like Town to City. I want to play until I've completed everything. And next to that, I also have a long list of other new games I want to try. So I don't want to like overpromise as in, yes, I'll stream this again like next week or something. But I would love to return to it at one point and just play some more. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Because I do really like it. I'm having a good time. Okay, yeah, this shows how much money or you made or lost today. So today, so far, I've started the day with buying books for 5 money. So that's like a tally. Which day is it today? Is there anything special happening in town? Not really. So maybe we can go to the cafe again. I feel like Wednesday is a good cafe day. What did we sell at the cafe? Mostly travel and classics. Okay, so let's make sure that we have enough of those. There we go. Let's go for travel. Let's just fill that up as well. We didn't sell a lot of kids' books back there. So I think I might actually just move that over there and then add like 2. Oh, oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. There's like 5, 5, 5. Only 4 fantasy books, which I think is okay. 10. Maybe that's a lot, but I feel like the Café Liberté attracts old people. Exactly. Yeah, just like once in a while. I would definitely love to come back to this once in a while because I'm really enjoying it. It's a good game. This is a really, really good game. Like at this point, I feel like I've played quite some games that I play for like a stream. And this is definitely one that so far has been like quite gripping. Just like Dorf Romantic and Town and City. These are games that I'm like, oh, I would love to play them again. And I've also played games where I was like, oh, I enjoyed the stream. Like I wasn't bored. But I wasn't immediately excited to play it again. But I like the concept of this game. I like how it's quite slow paced. And there's like some strategy to it, but it doesn't feel like an extreme strategy. And again, like I really like the idea that you can actually sort of deduce what they want. Even if you don't know all the books. Like you can still look them up. Like I just looked up a book to make sure that it was a good fit. But you don't have to know all the books. You got Dorf Romantic yesterday and you're loving it? I love that so much. I'm so excited that... I know that we've talked about this a little bit, but in a way, like the silver lining of this whole EA drama right now is that it kind of pushed me or like kicked me out of my comfort zone with games. And I'm exploring so many games that I think normally I would have been slightly more hesitant, because I was like, oh, but like not many people might enjoy it, or like, I don't know, it's not like a popular stream category, or it's like not The Sims, which is the one thing that people always come watch my streams for. But like the fact that I've gotten to explore so many really fun games lately, and that I'm finally playing through so many games in my Steam library, and actually that I get to share them with you guys and that we get to explore them, is just really fun. Like, I'm having a really good time. The Marine guy had a bookshelf to buy. Oh, I don't think I noticed that, but that's a good shout, Liv. We might go check that out. Okay, you passed your last exam again? Didn't you pass your last exam last week? See, I'm remembering things about my customers. I want to work on myself a bit. Also, the longer the book, the better. This classic piece by Virginia Woolf is both a thought-provoking essay and a narrative exploration of the position of women as characters as well as writers in a literary tradition dominated by the patriarchy. Interesting. Journalist Joshua Fowler spent a year training. Okay, no, that's the memory book again. Collapse. Okay, I don't think that's the one either. I don't think that's the one either. I feel like that, like, he's looking for a self-help book. You get to talk about your last exam multiple times. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. What EA drama? Oh, let me quickly do this for you. There you go. That is all the information that you need to know. That links to articles and stuff. I feel like people watch your streams because of you and not necessarily because of The Sims. Thank you. That's really kind of you to say. I think at this point that is true. When I started streaming, that was not the case. Then I really would notice a huge difference depending on what I was playing. And I feel genuinely super, super lucky that I've managed to, have so many cool people find this community that just want to hang out for the stream and the community, and like not necessarily because of the game. Has confirmed it themselves, etc., where others were saying, wait, what? Oh, Starsand Island. Yes, I have it on my list. I actually featured it in a video that it would come out in like early this year. I actually have it on my list to play. Probably not this month because I have a couple of other things on my list. We're gonna try Factorio, which is like an older game. Leaving the creator network, I actually unfollow people that didn't. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, the only reason I'm still in it is because I'm still waiting. This sounds super stupid because I'm still waiting on a payment from them from literally, I kid you not, October. When I hosted the Sims community meetup. That is still open. So I'm literally just waiting on that. And then, like, once that's done, I haven't really interacted with it basically since the whole buyout was announced. But I'm just waiting on that, and I don't want to leave my point of contact. Well, it was recommended to me. I don't know who requested it, but during November you could recommend games for me to play, and someone recommended Factorio. But people keep being really... Oh, it's not a red flag on their side. They just have a 90 net payment term. So the full assignment wasn't fully approved until later in November because I still needed to post the video, and then they needed to approve it in their software. And then like later in November, the net 90-day payment started. So it's not necessarily because it's not a red flag. This was full on in the contract, but it's just because with open payments, especially if there's such a long payment term, I don't want to risk losing my point of contact. Jess, I'm so happy that you feel that way. That really makes me happy. Your partner loves Factorial. I actually haven't even looked like I looked at the Steam page. I was like, oh yeah, that looks fun. But everyone keeps being really surprised that I'm gonna try that. So now I'm like, what did I miss? What is up with Factorial? Is it like a horror game or something that everyone's like so surprised that I'm gonna play it? Okay, but if you want to work on yourself, oh, you know what? This is a book about how to improve your memory. And it's, well, he says the longer the book, the better. I mean, 320 pages, not super long, but it's very unaesthetic. Oh, interesting. I love how that's the part that surprises people. Okay, now I'm really curious. That's very interesting. But yeah. It's just not very pretty, very industrial. It's ugly. I love how everyone's like immediately like the same reason. It's unaesthetic, it's ugly. Like it's super fun, but it doesn't look good. And playing the game is basically programming. It's all about logic. Okay, that does actually sound like a game I would probably enjoy. But I love that everyone's like, yeah, it's ugly. It's a very unaesthetic game. Okay, I'm gonna recommend this one. Let's see if he likes it. Unconventional, but I also feel inspired. Okay, let's go. But I'm also still disappointed because of the drama. Yeah, 100%. That's so fair, Selena. That is so fair. But yeah, I'm just waiting on that. And then Factoria hits something just in the right spot for me. I feel like you're not the first person to have said that. So now I'm actually really curious to try it out soon. I think I have it planned for next week, Tuesday. I heard you've made acquaintance of my Mary. She has a great sense for business, much more than I ever had. It runs in the Devoir family. You know, the Liberté has been with them for 2 centuries, and Miriam has always managed to stay on top of those decades of paperwork while still working out front with the customers. It's quite the incredible feat, although she has enough employees that she would do well to rely on them a little more. But I think she has a hard time letting go of reins, so to speak, refuses to speak of retirement at all. But who am I to tell her what to do? I gave up on that years ago. So now you're here telling me what to do. Okay. Also, my annoyance with her is just growing. Like, I don't think it's gonna go away. I would recommend the first playthrough to make enemies peaceful. Oh yeah, I usually do that when I've never played a game before. What are you gonna craft on the crafting stream? I don't know yet, actually. It's one of the things that was unlocked for Movember, but I haven't decided. I was debating whether I want to do a coloring stream because we've never done that before. But I could also crochet, but then I can just not talk as much, so that I would almost make it like a co-working stream. So I was thinking maybe I could have people vote. But I was thinking either coloring, because I haven't done coloring for a really long time. So I would love to do that, actually. And then we can just like co-color and just chat a little bit. I don't really enjoy origami. I'm sorry. I've done it as a kid, but I'm too impatient for it. It's not, my ADHD doesn't latch onto it. So it's probably either going to be crocheting, because I'm working on a project that I actually haven't done in a while. I'm crocheting a really big Snorlax. But then again, I would probably just put on some chill music and we can just do kind of a little bit like Hamo style. Or coloring, that would be another option. And I haven't really thought about it much more. What else I could do. What is that on my schedule for next week? I'm starting to doubt myself now. I make these schedules, but then I'm like, I actually kind of check when the week comes up if that's actually what I want to do. I don't think I want to do a reading stream, because that doesn't, like, the crafting stream is specifically something that was unlocked, and reading is not the same as crafting. So I would be like, I would feel bad to be like, oh, hi guys, it's a crafting stream, but we're actually going to read. And also the reading stream concept, I would like to keep as charity goal for next time that I do a charity stream. Hold on. But so will do another reading stream at one point, just not when I do the crafting stream. Let me see. When did I put this? No, next week is Factorio. Next week is Factorio. And then the week after, we're going to try the new Anno game, actually. And then on the 10th of March, we're going to do crafting. So I have time. That's probably why I don't have an answer. I put it there because I was like, oh, I need to do that. Because it was unlocked. But then probably like 2 weeks in advance. A week in advance. Maybe if I see something fun. Like, there's so many things that we could do. I could do Scooby-Doo. I don't know if that's called Scooby-Doo in English as well. I just realized I said this. I love doing Scooby-Doo, making keychains that I could then maybe give away for charity later. Or we could do, I don't know. I could like see if I have any crafts left that I haven't done in a while. Oh, but like the craft. Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. If I crochet, then I'll probably do something like that. I do like a co-crafting stream. But then I might just be like unmuted the entire time. But just not talking the entire time, if that makes any sense. So then like when I'm counting, but then when I think of something, I'll just talk about it. It's just gonna be like a low talking stream. So I'll just put the cozy co-working overlays on and stuff like that. I could even sit downstairs if I wanted to. I usually make keychains, not friendship bracelets, but yeah, something like that. Also, it is written like Nymphlyra just wrote it. I know Scooby-Doo is also the talking dog, but Scooby-Doo is like, it's the plastic wires that you then knot, basically, into keychains, friendship bracelets, whatever. People made all kinds of things. I ordered that like a while ago because I wanted to get back into it. As a kid, I was so good at that shit. But it's been a while. What do you call them, Burb? Yeah, it's definitely a blast from the past. 100%. Like, I used to do that as a kid. But that's going to be a Tuesday stream as well. Is it Boondoggle? I've never heard that. Oh, yeah, they have a very particular smell to them, for sure. Anyways, also, we're like heading into the end of stream. So I would like to finish this day in the game. Because it's already 10. I just noticed the time. We've been yappy. They were so popular in school, for sure. I love them. I made like all kinds of shapes and stuff. It was very fun. Haven't done it in years. Maybe we can do that. Like I can try to, and that's also something that I think I can do while talking, you know? Okay, so I wouldn't mind reading more female penned literature. Haven't you said that before? Also, I'm a fan of world-renowned detectives. I really enjoyed A Study in Charlotte. I'm interested to see what you'd suggest. Okay. So, female book, female written, and detective. Booth wants to be as good at 3-card Monte as his older brother Lincoln, who's sworn off the hustling life. Money's tight and Lincoln's honest work isn't going to get them far, as this one-room play explores the intersection of race, poverty, and brotherhood. Okay, that sounds cool, but not what you're looking for. 4 chilling and devastating novellas by Stephen King, dealing with the darkness of retribution and revenge. True horror, read with care. Okay. Amy is working as a bodyguard for a famous author on her private island when a body washes ashore. Thankfully, her father-in-law, Steve, is a retired police officer with plenty of free time on his hands. The first case in a series of this dynamic duo. I mean, that is a detective. But not written by a female author. That's also not written by a female author. In this first appearance of the eccentric detective Sherlock Holmes and his partner, Dr. Watson... Ooh, but this is world-renowned detective. I mean, this is literally Sherlock Holmes. I might actually recommend this one. Because it fits what she is a fan of, and she says, I wouldn't mind reading more female-penned literature, but that doesn't mean that she wants specifically female-penned literature. I think I'm gonna go for this one. I can't wait to investigate this book. How did you know? Let's go. She's inspired now. Also, hi, Christopher. Welcome in. It's good to see you. This is a very cozy game. There you are. I have something prepared for you. Since it seems your business is doing well enough, I think it's time to welcome you into our circle. Oh God, they have a circle. It's a cult. You see, I'm the chairwoman of the Buxtonbury Local Association of Business Leadership and... Of course you are. Let me guess. Tilda is your right hand. We support each other in all small business matters and... These two old ladies are going to be the death of me. And I agree that you'll be a good fit. However, before I can officially admit you, I must be sure that you can adhere to our standards. I don't actually want to adhere to your standards. The pillars of business that uphold our association are not to be trifled with. Some of them have been in place since 1798, but we'll see if you can master them. Next time you come by the Liberté, we'll begin with our little business course. We'll see you then. Goodbye. That's the type of old lady that, like, I know that you shouldn't punch old ladies in the face, but like that is the type of old lady that will put me on the edge of wanting to punch old ladies in the face, you know? Perfect weather for a new book, eh? I wouldn't mind something with a detective. I quite like the feeling of a heftier book, and I can always go for a good whodunit. I was like, what does that say? Honestly, that one might actually be a good fit. But that, I mean, that's not really a hefty book. Miriam has been alive since 1798. Yeah, it kind of feels like it. I swear they both sound nicer in German, which is very unusual. That's actually unusual. I agree. That's kind of funny. Do you sometimes have readers who have already read the books you propose? I haven't had that. No, not yet. But probably the longer we are in the game, that is going to happen at one point. Yeah. Is it Boondongle? That is so funny. I'm learning something new every day. Well, that's good to know if I want to do a Boondongle stream then. But I like this one. Like a good whodunit, you know, body washes ashore. There's a father-in-law, Steve, is a retired police officer. The dynamic duo starts to look into what happened. It isn't a super hefty book. Let's see what else I have. That's horror. Yeah, that's no. So, I mean, almost 400 pages is not like super thin. I love that social science nerd is like, gotcha, make a clip of this. Hollow is like, gotcha, making a quote of this. I will now be known as the person who wants to punch old ladies in the face. Great. I think I'm gonna go for this one. Let's see. Yay! I'm gonna get super invested into that investigation. Let's go. We got another perfect match. Okay, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna finish this day. And then I'm gonna wrap up. I think we'll be able to buy the coffee machine, by the way. I'm very happy about that. That was the goal for the end of stream. Because the day is almost done. We're actually doing really well. I am very happy with how things are going. I'm liking this game a lot. I mean, I will say one thing about Miriam. Every single time she comes by, she does actually buy a lot of books. That I'll give her that. She's piss annoying, but she does actually spend her money. So, you know, I'll give her that. Tilda does too. So both of them, I want to punch in the face, but they can keep coming by to actually buy things. Okay, let's buy the coffee machine. Ah, we did it! Yay! We are now very broke, but that doesn't matter because we have a coffee machine. So... should keep you awake for most of the day, or maybe just one more cup. When activated, it actually does cost you 1 coin per day, but you actually can sell coffee now. And also, the drama sale chances go up. There is danger, though. There is danger. But it is good because that we can sell coffee. Now people can come to our shop and buy a book and coffee. So let's actually equip it. I like that. That's really fun. That is really, really fun. But yeah, I think that this is where I am gonna leave it for today. Where does one exit to the menu? I tried. Oh, I did try pressing escape. And then it didn't do anything, but now it does. But yeah, that was it, I think. I really enjoyed this game. I would love to play it again. I can highly recommend it if you guys are looking for a very fun, cute game. This is definitely a good buy. I feel like, and I know that we've only played for 3 hours, but I feel like this already genuinely feels like worth my money because I can totally see myself playing this for like another 2, 3, 4 streams and not getting bored of it. Like the characters, like the soft storyline, the new locations to explore, the amount of books, like it. Every single time it feels like a little puzzle, and that really makes it like enjoyable and continuously fun. So I really like this one. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and for you know, going on this little journey. I just bought this on Steam. I will double check for how much actually. Hold on. That's a good question. I don't think it was super expensive. It's 20 bucks, but I'm 100% sure I bought it on sale. Or I might have actually bought it in a bundle. Because I think I bought it. No, I'm pretty sure I bought it on sale. I bought it in the autumn sale. So I think I paid like 10 or maybe 12 bucks or something for it. But yeah, I mean, still for this game, like I said, like the amount of gameplay that I can see myself getting out of this, I can see that full price could be worth it, but literally ever since it came out, it's been on sale multiple times. So if you just favorite it and like keep a little eye on it, I know that on Steam, if you give a game, like if you put it on your wish list and you turn it on in your notifications, I think that is a setting that you have to fix, but Steam will send you emails when those games go on sale. This is something that actually allowed me to get many games on sale. Literally because Steam will I will just wake up to a Steam email saying like, oh, this and this game on your wish list is on sale. And then sometimes I'm like, I'm not gonna buy it right now because I don't need it. But some days I'll go like, oh, actually, you know what? I might as well just buy that game now because it's a really good deal. So yeah, I can recommend it. Also, hi Rayleigh, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. That does mean that it is time for us to go find someone to raid. Let's see who all is live. Let's see. This could be fun. That's the thing. If you play a game like this, there's not many other people who are playing it. So I currently I cannot really raid into someone else who's playing this, but I see someone else who is playing another cozy game for the first time. It is a different game, but it's called Cozy Caravan. And I think that might actually be fun. And I actually don't think I have raided this person before. I think they've raided me, or I have raided into their stream with someone else. I think maybe I've raided into their stream with Amber when they were playing Minecraft. But I think you guys are gonna like it here. It's a very cozy and relaxing space. And this game also looks very cute. It has like different graphics to the game that we were just playing, but it looks like a very chill game as well, with like nice NPCs, and it has really cute animals. I already really like it. It looks adorable. So I think you guys are gonna really enjoy it. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out. If you're hanging out here and you'd like to join the Discord, that's where you can find my schedule. That's where you can hang out with the community outside of stream hours. I will be off tomorrow, so no streams on Wednesday. I have a potato day, and because I worked really hard today, it actually looks like tomorrow I will actually have a proper potato day. So I'm very excited about that. If you want to follow me on any of my other socials, I do have sorry, a YouTube video coming out tomorrow. So if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. I believe that tomorrow is actually the Dwarf Romantic video. So if you missed me playing that 2 weeks ago, then let me do a double check. Yes, that is actually tomorrow. So if you want to see me playing another cozy game, then tomorrow's YouTube video is going to be for you. And yeah, if you want to check out my VODs where you can see all of my prior streams, you can also check out the full stream of any game that I've played in the past. So feel free to check that out as well. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy my potato day. I hope you guys have a great day tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday with a co-working stream. We're going to do 8 pommels. And on Friday, we're going to play some Sims in the evening. I'm going to continue working on the Evil Mod Shell Challenge. And I'm ambitious. I want to finish 2 more rooms and work on the landscaping. So we have to lock in a little bit. But I think I can do that. But thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to set up that raid. If you're going to come along on this raid, we actually have some raid messages that you can copy pasta. Wait, what, Esther? Ooh, wait, you have so many days off. I love that. Also, you said the eyes question mark? Evil? Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Sorry, the mod shell challenge that is really nice and absolutely not a nightmare. That one. But yeah, if you're going to come along on this raid, feel free to copy paste one of the raid messages. We're going to go say hi to B. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. If you're also going to go to sleep, I hope you catch some really nice sleeps and have some good dreams. But if you still have a bit more of the day ahead of you, then I hope you enjoy the rest of the day. And thank you for hanging out. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye!